Right now, something enormous and unseen is tearing through our galaxy at unimaginable speeds. It's not a comet, not an asteroid, not even a rogue planet. It's something far more mysterious. Scientists call it the dark matter hurricane, a massive, invisible storm sweeping past our solar system. We can't see it, we can't feel it, but its effects could be shaping the universe in ways we don't yet understand. Could this be our first real chance to uncover the secrets of dark matter? Could it be warping space-time, bending reality, or even influencing life on Earth? The answers might change everything we thought we knew about the cosmos. But before we continue, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of these videos. But before we dive into the dark matter hurricane sweeping through our solar system, let's start with the biggest question: what even is dark matter? If you look up at the night sky, you might think space is mostly empty. But scientists discovered something shocking. Most of the universe is made up of something we can't see. In fact, all the stars, planets, and galaxies that we can observe make up just about 5% of the total mass of the universe. The remaining 95%? That's a mystery. And about 27% of it is what we call dark matter, an invisible substance that doesn't emit light, doesn't reflect it, and doesn't interact with normal matter in any way we can directly measure. Yet we know it's there because of the way it pulls on galaxies, bending the fabric of space itself. Now, here's where it gets even more insane. Not only is dark matter out there, surrounding us at all times, but right now, our solar system is being bombarded by a massive, high-speed stream of it. This is what scientists are calling the S1 stream, a relic of a long-lost dwarf galaxy that was swallowed by the Milky Way billions of years ago. Its stars were torn apart, scattered across the galaxy, but its dark matter? That invisible substance is still moving, still flowing, and right now, it's blasting straight through us at speeds of around 500 kilometers per second. Think about that. Right now, as you're watching this, a storm of unseen particles is rushing through your body, through the Earth, through everything we know, completely undetected. But if we could find a way to measure it, to track it, we might finally crack the code on what dark matter really is. Scientists believe that this hurricane of dark matter could be the key to proving its existence once and for all. But here's the problem: dark matter doesn't interact with light, electricity, or magnetism. So how do we even know it's there? The answer comes from gravity. Astronomers noticed that galaxies were spinning way too fast, so fast that, according to physics, they should be flying apart. The only explanation? Some unseen mass was holding them together. That's dark matter. And now, thanks to massive stellar streams like S1, we have a rare opportunity to detect it. Scientists have been trying to detect dark matter for decades, using underground detectors designed to pick up the faintest hints of it interacting with normal atoms. These detectors are built deep beneath the Earth's surface, shielded from cosmic radiation, in the hopes that, just once, a dark matter particle might collide with a nucleus and leave behind a trace. But so far, no direct detection. That's why this dark matter hurricane is such a big deal. Unlike the usual slow, scattered dark matter floating around the Milky Way, this storm is moving fast, slamming into our planet at much higher speeds. And that means, if we're ever going to detect dark matter, this might be our best shot. But what if we already have? There have been strange signals, unexplained data points, and mysterious findings in past dark matter experiments, anomalies that scientists couldn't fully explain. Some researchers now believe that these strange detections could have been caused by the S1 stream, the very dark matter hurricane that's sweeping through us right now. And it gets even crazier. Some theories suggest that dark matter could be more than just some invisible, ghost-like substance. What if it's made of exotic particles we've never even imagined? What if dark matter isn't just one thing but a mix of different unknown forces? And what if some of these particles aren't completely invisible but actually interact with our world in ways we don't yet understand? This is where things start to sound like science fiction, but the science backs it up. There are theories that dark matter might even be able to form entire invisible galaxies, with stars, planets, and structures that exist completely outside the reach of light. Imagine that, an entire parallel structure to the universe, existing in the same space as our own, but made of something we can't see or touch. And right now, a storm of this unknown material is sweeping through us, carrying clues that could rewrite everything we know about the cosmos. The implications of this are massive. If we can prove dark matter exists and understand its properties, it could change everything from our knowledge of physics to our understanding of how the universe will end. Some theories suggest dark matter could hold the key to understanding dark energy, the even more mysterious force that's causing the universe to expand at an accelerating rate. Others propose that dark matter could be linked to hidden dimensions, new forces of nature, or even parallel universes. So what's next? Scientists are racing to build better detectors, develop new experiments, and use the latest data from space telescopes to track the effects of the dark matter hurricane. Some are even proposing that future space missions could help us study it directly, using satellites to measure how dark matter influences gravity in ways we've never been able to observe from Earth. And here's the mind-blowing part. If we do crack the mystery of dark matter, it could unlock new technologies, new energy sources, and even new ways to travel through space. Some scientists speculate that understanding dark matter could lead to breakthroughs in manipulating gravity, opening up possibilities for advanced propulsion systems, or even ways to harness the energy of the cosmos itself. But for now, the storm rages on, silent, invisible, and unstoppable. The dark matter hurricane is here. The question is, will we finally learn how to see the unseen? But before we dive deeper into what this dark matter hurricane could mean for the future, let's take a moment to grasp the sheer scale of what we're dealing with. When we say that dark matter doesn't interact with light or any electromagnetic force, it means that, for all practical purposes, it is completely undetectable using traditional instruments. Yet, despite this, it makes up more of the universe than all the stars, planets, and galaxies combined. Let that sink in for a second. The entire cosmos that we can observe, the breathtaking galaxies stretching across billions of light years, is only a tiny fraction of what actually exists. Now, imagine that within this hidden reality, something is moving, something vast, fast, and relentless. That's the dark matter hurricane. But how did it get here? Why is it sweeping through our solar system? And what does it mean for us? To understand that, we need to go back billions of years. Our Milky Way galaxy wasn't always as it is now. It has been growing, merging, and absorbing smaller galaxies throughout its history. And every time it consumed a dwarf galaxy, the visible stars were stripped apart, but the dark matter remained. Unlike normal matter, which clumps together to form planets and stars, dark matter forms vast, ghostly halos around galaxies. And when one of these smaller galaxies was torn apart long ago, its dark matter didn't just disappear, it kept moving, forming the S1 stream. Now, here's the part that gets scientists excited. This stream isn't just some random cloud of dark matter floating aimlessly in space. It's a focused, high-speed flow, cutting straight through our part of the galaxy. And the reason that's important is that it gives us a better chance of actually detecting dark matter. Think of it this way. If dark matter is normally spread out and moving slowly, it's much harder to measure any potential interactions with regular matter. But if you have a hurricane of it, rushing through space at 500 kilometers per second, then any possible interactions should be amplified. This means that if dark matter can interact with normal matter, even in the slightest way, this is when we'd have the best chance to detect it. That's why scientists are now re-examining past experimental data, searching for any unexplained signals that might match the movement of the S1 stream. But here's the big question: what exactly is dark matter made of? Right now, scientists have several competing theories. One of the most popular ideas is that it's composed of weakly interacting massive particles, WIMPs for short. These hypothetical particles would be heavy, slow-moving, and only interact with normal matter through gravity and possibly the weak nuclear force. If WIMPs exist, then the dark matter hurricane should dramatically increase the chances of one of these particles colliding with the atoms in a highly sensitive underground detector. But there's a problem. Despite decades of searching, scientists haven't been able to confirm the existence of WIMPs. So what if dark matter is something else entirely? Some physicists believe that dark matter could be made of axions, tiny, nearly massless particles that could behave more like a field than individual particles. If that's the case, then instead of rare collisions, dark matter might be interacting with electromagnetic fields in strange and subtle ways. Then there's the idea that dark matter might not be a particle at all, but something even more exotic, like primordial black holes. These would be tiny black holes formed in the first moments of the universe, too small to have been created by dying stars but still exerting gravitational influence. If these mini black holes are drifting through space as part of the dark matter hurricane, they could occasionally cause small gravitational lensing effects, bending the light from distant stars in measurable ways. And then there's the truly mind-bending possibility. What if dark matter is actually a sign of an unknown force or an undiscovered dimension? Some theories suggest that dark matter could be a type of hidden matter existing in another dimension, only interacting with our universe through gravity. If that's the case, then the S1 stream could be more than just a moving cloud of particles. It could be evidence that our universe is connected to something much bigger. Right now, scientists are racing to find out. New experiments are being designed, new observations are being made, and the data from the dark matter hurricane is being analyzed like never before. The next few years could be crucial. If we detect dark matter, it would be one of the biggest scientific discoveries in history, one that could reshape physics as we know it. But let's take a step back and ask something even bigger. If we do discover dark matter, what then? What would it mean for us, for the future of space exploration, and for our understanding of reality itself? One of the most exciting possibilities is that dark matter could hold the key to unlocking new forms of energy. If we can understand how it works, we might be able to harness it in ways we can't even imagine. Could dark matter power future spacecraft, allowing us to travel vast distances across the universe? Could it be the key to manipulating gravity, opening the door to advanced propulsion systems? These ideas might sound like science fiction, but so did quantum mechanics just a century ago. And then there's the possibility that dark matter could reveal the fate of the universe itself. Right now, scientists don't fully understand what will happen to the universe in the distant future. Will it keep expanding forever? Will it eventually collapse? Or will something else happen, something we haven't even considered yet? The answer to these questions might lie in dark matter. If we can determine what it is, how it behaves, and how it interacts with the mysterious force known as dark energy, we might finally uncover the ultimate fate of everything. But for now, the dark matter hurricane continues to rage on, silent, invisible, and unstoppable. It's moving through us at this very moment, a ghostly reminder that the universe is far stranger than we ever imagined. The question remains, will we finally learn to see the unseen? If dark matter is truly the missing puzzle piece in our understanding of the universe, then the dark matter hurricane may be the best shot we have at finding it. But how exactly do scientists plan to detect something that is, by its very nature, invisible? Right now, there are several major efforts underway to directly detect dark matter, and the presence of the S1 stream could be the breakthrough they need. One of the most promising approaches is through underground detectors buried deep beneath the Earth's surface. These facilities, like the Xenon experiment in Italy or the LUX Zeppelin detector in the United States, are designed to look for the faintest possible interactions between dark matter particles and regular atoms. The idea is simple in theory. If dark matter consists of WIMPs, then on rare occasions, one of these particles might collide with the nucleus of an atom, producing a small but detectable signal. But the problem is that such interactions are incredibly rare, so rare that without the concentrated flow of the S1 stream, they might never be observed at all. The dark matter hurricane changes that equation. Because it is moving at such high speeds through our galaxy, any potential interactions should be more frequent and more energetic, increasing the likelihood that one of these detectors will finally catch something. But there's an even more direct way to detect dark matter, by searching for its gravitational effects. This is where the S1 stream becomes truly fascinating. Unlike regular matter, which tends to clump together under gravity, dark matter forms vast halos around galaxies. When these halos are disrupted, such as when a smaller galaxy gets torn apart, the dark matter inside them doesn't just disappear. It stretches out, forming long streams that can persist for billions of years. The S1 stream is one of these remnants. It is a fossil of a long-gone galaxy, and because we know where it is and how fast it is moving, scientists can use it to test our best models of gravity. If the laws of physics behave as expected, then the gravitational pull of the S1 stream should match what we predict based on the amount of dark matter we think is there. But if there's a mismatch, if the numbers don't add up, then it could mean that our entire understanding of gravity itself is incomplete. This is one of the biggest open questions in physics today. Some researchers believe that dark matter isn't a new type of particle at all, but instead a sign that we need a new theory of gravity, one that works differently on cosmic scales than it does in our everyday world. If that's the case, then the dark matter hurricane could provide the crucial evidence needed to revolutionize physics as we know it. But there's another possibility, one that's even more mind-bending. What if dark matter isn't just something we can't see, but something that exists in a completely different kind of reality? Some physicists have proposed that dark matter might be made up of particles that exist in a hidden, shadow universe, one with its own forces, its own interactions, and possibly even its own form of life. This might sound like science fiction, but the math behind it is solid. In some theories, dark matter could be part of a parallel sector of the universe, one that only interacts with our own through gravity. If that's the case, then the S1 stream isn't just a moving cloud of unknown matter, it's a glimpse into another realm of existence, one that we are only just beginning to understand. And that raises a chilling question. If there is such a thing as dark matter life, could it be aware of us? Could there be entire civilizations made of dark matter, living undetectable alongside our own, completely unaware that we exist? And if they are aware of us, could they ever find a way to make contact? Right now, this is purely speculation. But as we continue to study the dark matter hurricane, we may start to uncover answers to questions that have long been beyond human comprehension. Whether dark matter is a particle, a force, or a gateway to another universe, one thing is clear: our understanding of the cosmos is still in its infancy. And the best part? We are living in the era where these mysteries might finally be solved. The dark matter hurricane is not just a theoretical idea, it is a real, physical phenomenon sweeping through our galaxy at this very moment. And if we are able to unlock its secrets, it could change everything we know about the universe forever. The implications of the dark matter hurricane go beyond just detecting an invisible substance. It could fundamentally reshape our understanding of the forces that govern reality itself. For decades, physicists have relied on two major frameworks to describe the universe: general relativity, which explains gravity, and the Standard Model, which describes fundamental particles and forces. But these models don't fully explain dark matter. If the S1 stream provides evidence that dark matter interacts with itself or other forces beyond gravity, it would force a major rewrite of the laws of physics as we know them. Consider this: if dark matter interacts through unknown forces, it could be forming structures, possibly even galaxies, that we cannot see. Right now, all of our observations of the universe are based on visible light, radio waves, and other parts of the electromagnetic spectrum. But what if entire galaxies made of dark matter exist alongside the ones we see, shaped by forces we have yet to understand? One of the biggest questions is whether dark matter is completely inert, meaning it doesn't interact with itself, or if it has some hidden form of interaction. If the latter is true, the S1 stream could help us detect these interactions. Because it is moving at such a high speed relative to the Earth, any deviations from expected gravitational behavior might indicate the presence of an unknown force at play. Some scientists have even speculated that if dark matter does interact with itself, it might have its own equivalent of electromagnetism, a hidden force that binds dark matter particles together the way normal matter forms atoms and molecules. And if dark matter has its own equivalent of electromagnetism, what does that mean for the possibility of dark matter chemistry? Could complex dark matter structures exist, completely undetectable to us? Some theories propose that if dark matter interacts with itself in specific ways, it could form stable atoms, and even complex structures akin to biological molecules. In other words, if dark matter has its own physics, it could have its own form of life, completely separate from the matter we are made of. Of course, This is still speculation, but the dark matter hurricane provides a rare opportunity to test these ideas. Since the S1 stream is passing through our solar system, it allows us to search for unexpected signals, potentially revealing whether dark matter is more than just an invisible gravitational force. There's another aspect to this that is even more bizarre. Some physicists have suggested that dark matter might not be matter in the way we typically understand it. Instead, it could be a type of energy field, or even a manifestation of extra dimensions. String theory, one of the most ambitious ideas in modern physics, proposes that our universe may have additional dimensions beyond the three we experience. If dark matter exists in these extra dimensions, then what we perceive as invisible matter might actually be a gravitational shadow of a much more complex reality. This raises an unsettling question. Could the dark matter hurricane be a sign of something much bigger? Could it be evidence of a hidden structure in the universe, something that goes beyond even our most advanced physics? Some researchers have proposed that dark matter might not just be leftover matter from the early universe but could instead be part of a larger, unknown cosmic framework. In this scenario, the S1 stream might not just be a relic of an ancient galaxy. It could be part of a much grander system, possibly even an unseen cosmic web that connects galaxies in ways we don't yet understand. And if that's the case, we might be looking at only the tip of the iceberg. The S1 stream could be the first tangible evidence of a deeper structure to the universe, one that is completely invisible to our eyes but fundamental to the way everything moves and interacts. Right now, the only way we detect dark matter is through its gravitational effects. But what if that's only because we haven't developed the right tools yet? The dark matter hurricane might help scientists determine whether dark matter can interact through other means, perhaps through weak but measurable forces that have been overlooked until now. One approach involves looking for an effect called dark matter wind. As the Earth moves through the S1 stream, there could be a slight variation in the number of dark matter particles that pass through our planet. If scientists can measure this variation, it could confirm the presence of dark matter beyond a doubt. Some experiments, like Dama/Libre in Italy, have already claimed to detect an annual signal variation that could be caused by dark matter, but the scientific community remains skeptical. If the dark matter hurricane intensifies this effect, it could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. But there's an even more extreme possibility. What if dark matter isn't a single substance, but a family of unknown particles? Just as regular matter consists of protons, neutrons, and electrons, some theories suggest that dark matter could be made up of multiple components. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane might not just contain one kind of particle, it could contain an entire ecosystem of unknown physics, each interacting in ways we don't yet understand. And if that's the case, the S1 stream could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to study these particles up close. As the Earth moves through this high-speed current of dark matter, it may be possible to detect slight fluctuations, minute changes in gravitational fields, unexplained energy readings, or even interactions with normal particles that we've never seen before. If any of these signals are detected, it would be the biggest discovery in physics since Einstein's theory of relativity. It would confirm that the universe is not just made of the matter we can see, but also of an entirely different form of existence, one that has shaped the cosmos since the beginning of time. And if that's true, then the dark matter hurricane isn't just a curiosity. It's a gateway to a new era of discovery, one that could redefine our place in the universe. What we thought was empty space might actually be filled with an invisible storm, a hidden force shaping everything from the motion of galaxies to the very structure of reality itself. If dark matter is more than just a passive substance, if it is something dynamic, something that has its own hidden interactions, then the dark matter hurricane could be a rare glimpse into the inner workings of this unseen force. Think of it this way: we have spent centuries studying the visible universe, building ever larger telescopes, analyzing the light from distant galaxies, and mapping the structure of the cosmos. But what if all of that has only given us half the picture? For all we know, dark matter might have been shaping the history of the universe in ways we have never even considered. The movement of galaxies, the formation of stars, even the very existence of large-scale structures in the cosmos, These could all be the result of forces that are completely invisible to us. The S1 stream is a chance to test this idea in real time. It is not just an abstract concept, it is a real, measurable flow of dark matter sweeping through our solar system at incredible speeds. And here is where things get even stranger. If dark matter is more complex than we think, then the dark matter hurricane could be carrying something even more exotic, something that challenges the very fabric of our understanding. Some physicists have suggested that dark matter might not just be a single type of particle but could come in multiple forms, much like how ordinary matter is composed of protons, neutrons, and electrons. If this is true, then the S1 stream might not be a simple current of uniform dark matter. It could be a swirling mixture of different unknown particles, each behaving in strange and unpredictable ways. One theory proposes that dark matter might include dark photons, hypothetical particles that could act as a kind of hidden electromagnetic force for the dark universe. If these particles exist, then the S1 stream might produce detectable effects, subtle shifts in the behavior of charged particles, unexplained energy signatures, or even tiny disturbances in existing electromagnetic fields. Other theories suggest that dark matter could be composed of axions, another type of hypothetical particle that could interact with strong magnetic fields in unique ways. If axions exist, then the high-speed flow of dark matter through our solar system might create tiny fluctuations in certain laboratory experiments, shifts in magnetic fields that would otherwise be impossible to explain. And then there's the possibility that dark matter is not just a single substance, but a vast, hidden world all on its own. Some researchers have speculated that dark matter might form its own version of atoms, molecules, and even complex structures. If this is true, then the S1 stream could be more than just a flow of particles. It could be a storm of invisible structures, moving through our solar system without ever interacting with the ordinary matter around us. But the implications don't stop there. If dark matter has its own hidden interactions, then it could be forming objects, massive, invisible structures that we have never detected before. Some researchers have even proposed the idea of dark matter planets, or even dark matter stars, objects that exist in a parallel, unseen world shaped by forces that do not interact with light. If such objects exist, then the dark matter hurricane could be carrying evidence of them right now, passing through our solar system as an unseen storm. And if we can detect even the slightest trace of these interactions, it could be one of the most profound discoveries in the history of science. But there is another, even more unsettling possibility. What if dark matter is not just an invisible force, but something even more fundamental? Some physicists have speculated that dark matter might not be matter in the traditional sense at all. Instead, it could be the result of extra dimensions, hidden layers of reality that we cannot perceive directly. If this is the case, then the S1 stream might not just be a flow of particles. It could be a ripple in the structure of spacetime itself, a disturbance caused by forces that extend beyond our three-dimensional world. In other words, the dark matter hurricane might not be a simple cosmic event. It could be a glimpse into a deeper reality, one that exists beyond the limits of human perception. And this raises an even bigger question. If dark matter is tied to extra dimensions, then what else could exist in these hidden layers of reality? Could there be entire parallel universes, separated from us only by the thin veil of unseen physics? Could the dark matter hurricane be a sign that our universe is just one part of a much larger, much stranger multiverse? Right now, these ideas remain speculative, but the S1 stream offers an opportunity to test them. If we can detect even a small hint of new physics, an unexplained force, an unexpected particle interaction, a deviation from known gravitational effects, it could be the key to unlocking an entirely new understanding of the cosmos. And if that happens, then the dark matter hurricane won't just be a passing event. It will be remembered as the moment when humanity took its first real step into the unknown, a step beyond the visible universe, into a hidden realm of forces and structures that have shaped reality since the beginning of time. If the dark matter hurricane is indeed more than just a passive drift of invisible particles, if it represents something dynamic and structured, then it could be one of the greatest natural experiments the universe has ever provided. Right now, Physicists are desperate for new clues about dark matter because traditional approaches have left us with more questions than answers. We know dark matter must exist because the movement of galaxies simply doesn't make sense without it. But every time we try to detect it directly, we come up empty. It's as if we're searching for something that is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. That's what makes the S1 stream so valuable. Instead of waiting for dark matter to passively show itself, we're moving straight into a high-speed current of it. Imagine a still pond. You can't tell if there's anything unusual in the water unless you stir it. The dark matter hurricane is like a massive, natural stirrer, rushing through our solar system at breakneck speeds. This motion should amplify any subtle effects that dark matter might have on ordinary matter. If there is any kind of interaction at all, no matter how weak, this is our best chance to see it. One of the key experiments scientists are focusing on involves direct detection. These experiments involve ultra-sensitive detectors, usually placed deep underground to shield them from cosmic rays and other interference. The idea is simple. If a dark matter particle happens to interact with an atomic nucleus inside the detector, it should leave behind a tiny but measurable signal. But so far, these detectors have only produced inconclusive results. Some experiments have detected hints of something unusual, tiny, unexplained energy shifts that could be caused by dark matter, but nothing definitive. The problem is that these signals are so faint that they could easily be caused by other natural sources. That's where the dark matter hurricane comes in. Because the S1 stream is moving at such a high velocity relative to our solar system, it should create a sudden spike in these detection rates. If a detector that has been silent for years suddenly starts picking up consistent signals at the exact moment the dark matter hurricane sweeps through, it would be an incredible breakthrough. Scientists wouldn't just know that dark matter exists, they would finally have real data about its behavior. But what if the signals don't come from direct detection? There are other, stranger possibilities. Some researchers have proposed that dark matter might interact with itself in ways we don't yet understand. In other words, dark matter might have its own version of chemistry and physics, completely separate from what we see in the visible universe. If this is the case, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be a stream of particles. It could be carrying entire invisible structures with it. Think about how ordinary matter behaves in space. It doesn't just float around randomly. It forms planets, stars, and galaxies. What if dark matter does the same thing? What if there are entire dark matter, objects, that we have never seen before, moving through space in ways that defy our expectations? If even one of these objects is present in the S1 stream, it could leave behind subtle gravitational effects as it passes by. This leads to one of the most exciting ideas in modern astrophysics, the possibility of dark matter planets, or even dark matter stars. These would be massive, gravitationally bound objects made entirely of dark matter. If such objects exist, they could be floating through our galaxy completely unseen, only detectable through their gravitational influence. And if a dark matter planet were caught up in the S1 stream, it could be moving through our solar system right now, completely invisible, but exerting a real force on the objects around it. Some scientists have even suggested that dark matter might form its own kind of black holes, structures that warp space but are invisible to ordinary light. If the S1 stream contains one of these exotic objects, it could be distorting the paths of asteroids, comets, or even the outer planets of our solar system in ways we haven't yet noticed. But what if dark matter isn't just a passive component of the universe? What if it's the key to something much bigger? Some theories suggest that dark matter might be linked to new fundamental forces that operate on scales beyond anything we've ever observed. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane could be doing more than just sweeping through our solar system. It could be actively shaping the universe in ways we've never imagined. For example, some researchers believe that dark matter might be connected to the mystery of cosmic inflation, the rapid expansion of the universe that occurred just after the Big Bang. If dark matter carries traces of this primordial force, then studying the S1 stream could give us a direct window into the first moments of time itself. And then there's the possibility that dark matter is not just one thing but a vast, hidden ecosystem. Some theories propose that dark matter might be composed of multiple different particles, each with its own unique properties. If this is the case, then the dark matter hurricane might not be a single uniform stream. It could be a swirling mix of different unknown substances, each with its own unique effects on the universe. The truth is, we are standing at the edge of a profound mystery. The dark matter hurricane is not just another astronomical phenomenon, it is a direct invitation to explore the unknown. If we can figure out how to detect its effects, we might finally be able to answer one of the biggest questions in all of science. What is the universe really made of? And if we can answer that, then everything changes. Our understanding of physics, our view of reality, and even our place in the cosmos could be transformed in ways we can't even begin to predict. The dark matter hurricane isn't just a storm, it's a gateway to the next great scientific revolution. The implications of the dark matter hurricane stretch far beyond just understanding the nature of dark matter itself. If we can detect it and measure its effects, we could begin to unravel mysteries that have puzzled scientists for centuries. Right now, our understanding of the universe is incomplete. There are gaps in our knowledge, holes that dark matter might help fill. And if the S1 stream is as significant as some scientists believe, it could be the key to unlocking a new era of discovery. One of the biggest mysteries in physics is the missing mass problem. When we look at galaxies, they should not be able to hold themselves together based on the mass of their visible matter alone. The gravitational pull of their stars and gas should not be strong enough to prevent them from flying apart. Yet, they remain intact. Something unseen, something massive, is holding them together. This unseen force is what we call dark matter. The problem is, we still don't know what dark matter actually is. Is it a new type of fundamental particle? Is it something even more exotic, like a modification of gravity itself? Or could it be something we haven't even begun to imagine? The dark matter hurricane presents an opportunity to finally get some answers. If the S1 stream is real, then it's moving through our solar system right now at over 500 kilometers per second. That means we aren't just sitting and waiting for dark matter to pass by, we are plunging into it at an incredible speed. This movement should create measurable changes in the way dark matter interacts with detectors on Earth. If any experiment manages to detect a shift in expected results, if there is a sudden increase in detection events precisely when the S1 stream aligns with our planet, then we will have undeniable proof that dark matter is more than just a theoretical concept. But what if we go even deeper? What if the dark matter hurricane isn't just passing through, but actually influencing our solar system in ways we haven't considered? Some researchers believe that dark matter could be responsible for unexplained gravitational anomalies in our cosmic neighborhood. For example, the orbits of some objects in the outer solar system don't behave the way we expect them to. Certain long-period comets and trans-Neptunian objects exhibit strange deviations in their paths, almost as if they are being tugged on by something unseen. Some have speculated that this could be due to the hypothetical Planet 9, a large, undiscovered planet lurking in the far reaches of the solar system. But what if there's another explanation? What if dark matter itself is exerting a gravitational pull on these objects? If the S1 stream is dense enough, it could be warping spacetime in subtle but measurable ways. It could be slightly altering the orbits of asteroids, comets, and even the planets themselves. Over millions of years, this effect could accumulate, potentially explaining some of the irregularities we see in the movements of celestial bodies. And then there's the question of how dark matter interacts with black holes. Black holes are some of the most extreme objects in the universe, with gravitational pulls so strong that not even light can escape. If dark matter interacts with gravity, as we believe it does, then it should be drawn toward black holes. But what happens when it gets there? Does it simply pass through unaffected? Or does it form a dense, invisible halo around the black hole? Some theories suggest that dark matter could accumulate around black holes in such high densities that it creates entirely new types of astrophysical objects we haven't even imagined yet. If the S1 stream is carrying a significant amount of dark matter with it, then as it sweeps past black holes in our galaxy, it could be creating these strange, unknown structures right now. Another fascinating possibility is that dark matter might play a role in the formation of galaxies themselves. Right now, our models of galaxy formation rely heavily on the presence of dark matter. Without it, galaxies shouldn't be able to form the way they do. The gravitational influence of dark matter is thought to create the cosmic scaffolding that ordinary matter then clings to. But what if dark matter is even more dynamic than we realize? What if the S1 stream isn't just a random leftover from an ancient galaxy collision, but part of an ongoing, structured process? Some scientists have proposed that dark matter might form vast, intergalactic rivers, streams of invisible matter flowing through space, shaping the structure of the universe itself. If the S1 stream is part of one of these massive cosmic currents, then studying it could reveal entirely new insights into how galaxies form and evolve over billions of years. And then there's the most mind-bending idea of all. What if dark matter isn't just a passive background element of the universe, but something far stranger? What if it's hiding an entire hidden reality? Some theories suggest that dark matter could be linked to a parallel universe, a shadow realm that exists alongside our own but interacts with it only through gravity. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be a stream of particles, it could be a storm of unseen worlds, colliding with our own in ways we can barely comprehend. If we could find a way to probe this hidden structure, it could change everything we think we know about the cosmos. Right now, we are standing on the edge of a revolution. The dark matter hurricane is not just a scientific curiosity, it is a profound opportunity. If we can measure its effects, we could finally understand the true nature of dark matter. And if we understand dark matter, we might finally unlock the deepest secrets of the universe itself. The deeper we dive into the mysteries of the dark matter hurricane, the more we realize how little we truly understand about the invisible forces shaping our universe. This cosmic storm is not just a passive phenomenon, it's an active force sweeping through our solar system, interacting with everything in its path in ways we can only begin to measure. If we can fully grasp its nature, we could be on the verge of unlocking the greatest scientific discovery of our time. One of the biggest challenges in studying dark matter is that it doesn't interact with light, which makes it completely invisible to our telescopes. The only way we can detect it is through its gravitational effects. But what if there's another way? What if the S1 stream isn't just a wave of dark matter particles but something more, something that could directly impact the fundamental forces of our universe? Some radical theories propose that dark matter may be more than just matter. It might be a form of exotic energy that exists outside our current understanding of physics. Instead of being made up of simple particles, it could be composed of something entirely new, something that interacts with our reality in unexpected ways. The dark matter hurricane could be a gateway to discovering these hidden properties, revealing aspects of the universe that have remained beyond our reach. Imagine for a moment that the S1 stream is not just passing through our solar system but actively influencing the very fabric of space-time. Some physicists believe that dark matter might not be just a passive force but a key player in the evolution of the cosmos. If the S1 stream is dense enough, it could warp gravitational fields, subtly altering the motion of planets, and even affecting the way time flows in certain regions of space. This brings us to an even more mind-bending possibility. Could dark matter be linked to time itself? Some researchers have speculated that dark matter might interact with time in ways we don't yet understand. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane could be more than just a wave of invisible mass. It could be a ripple in the very structure of reality. If we could measure any anomalies in the way time behaves as the S1 stream passes through, it could provide the first direct evidence that dark matter is not just a form of matter but something far stranger. Some theories even suggest that dark matter could be connected to the flow of time itself, potentially offering new insights into why time moves forward and not backward. But let's go even further. What if dark matter isn't just a strange, unknown substance but the remnant of something much larger? Some theories propose that dark matter could be the leftover debris from a previous universe, a ghostly imprint of a cosmos that existed before our own. If the S1 stream is part of this ancient relic, then studying it could give us clues about what came before the Big Bang. Could the dark matter hurricane be the key to understanding the true nature of the multiverse? Some scientists believe that dark matter might be evidence that parallel universes exist. If dark matter particles interact with gravity but not with light, it's possible that they could belong to a separate reality that overlaps with our own. The S1 stream could be a massive, interdimensional flow of matter, moving through our universe like an unseen river from another world. If this is the case, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be a storm of particles, it could be a storm of entire hidden worlds. Right now, we have no way of seeing these worlds directly, but if they interact with our universe through gravity, we might be able to detect their effects. Imagine if we could one day confirm that dark matter is actually evidence of another universe pressing up against our own. It would change everything we know about reality. The dark matter hurricane could be more than just a scientific curiosity. It could be the first real proof that our universe is part of something much bigger. And then there's the question of what happens when dark matter interacts with regular matter. Could it have unknown effects on the fundamental particles that make up our world? Some speculative theories suggest that dark matter might subtly alter the properties of atoms, influencing everything from nuclear reactions to the behavior of subatomic particles. If the S1 stream is carrying a dense enough concentration of dark matter, then as it sweeps through our solar system, it could be affecting matter in ways we haven't even noticed yet. Could it be changing the rates of radioactive decay? Could it be influencing the fundamental constants of physics? We already know that certain physical constants seem strangely fine-tuned for life to exist. If any of them were slightly different, the universe as we know it wouldn't be possible. But what if dark matter plays a role in maintaining this delicate balance? What if the dark matter hurricane is part of a larger cosmic mechanism that helps regulate the fundamental forces of nature? This might sound like science fiction, but some physicists believe that dark matter could be tied to the fundamental structure of the universe in ways we don't yet understand. If the S1 stream is more than just a random wave of particles, if it's part of a deeper pattern in the cosmos, then studying it could reveal secrets that go beyond even our current understanding of physics. And then there's the possibility that the dark matter hurricane might not be entirely natural. Could it be evidence of something artificial? Some researchers have speculated that if advanced alien civilizations exist, they might have the capability to manipulate dark matter for their own purposes. If an advanced species figured out how to control dark matter, they could potentially use it to generate massive amounts of energy, create artificial gravity, or even manipulate the fabric of space-time itself. If this is the case, then the S1 stream might not just be a leftover remnant of a past galaxy. It could be a sign of something far more intentional. Could it be an ancient energy source, drifting through space long after its creators vanished? Could it be evidence of a long-lost alien experiment? We don't have answers to these questions yet, but the dark matter hurricane gives us an opportunity to start looking. If we can detect it, if we can measure its effects and analyze its structure, we might uncover something that changes our understanding of the universe forever. And that's why this matters. The dark matter hurricane isn't just a passing cosmic event. It's a chance to unlock the deepest secrets of existence. It's a mystery that could redefine everything we know about physics, time, and even reality itself. Right now, we are standing on the edge of discovery. The storm is moving through us as we speak, and if we can find a way to truly understand it, we might finally answer one of the greatest questions of all: what is the universe really made of? The implications of the dark matter hurricane go beyond just understanding an invisible force in the universe. It could reshape the way we see reality itself. We've always assumed that our universe is governed by a set of unchanging laws. But what if those laws are not as fixed as we think? What if dark matter plays an active role in shaping the fundamental rules of existence? Consider this: the universe is expanding, and the speed of that expansion is accelerating. Scientists attribute this to dark energy, another mysterious force we barely understand. But what if dark matter and dark energy are connected? What if the S1 stream is not just a flow of particles but a manifestation of a deeper, hidden structure in the cosmos? Some physicists have proposed that dark matter could be a form of gravitational memory, a relic of past cosmic events that continues to exert its influence long after those events have ended. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane could be carrying with it echoes of ancient cosmic collisions, supermassive black holes, or even the formation of galaxies themselves. And if dark matter holds the key to the past, could it also hold the key to the future? Some researchers speculate that if we can understand how dark matter interacts with normal matter, we might be able to harness it for energy production, space travel, or even time manipulation. But before we can dream of using dark matter, we have to answer a much bigger question: what exactly is it? There are multiple competing theories, each with its own implications. One possibility is that dark matter consists of weakly interacting massive particles, or WIMPs. These hypothetical particles would be much heavier than normal atoms but would rarely interact with regular matter, making them difficult to detect. If WIMPs exist, then the dark matter hurricane could provide a rare opportunity to study them in motion, as they stream through our solar system at high velocities. Another theory suggests that dark matter is made of axions, tiny, ultralight particles that could form vast, invisible fields stretching across the universe. If axions exist, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be a storm of individual particles but a sweeping, wave-like phenomenon that influences the quantum fields around us. And then there's the possibility that dark matter isn't made of particles at all. Some scientists believe that it could be a manifestation of a hidden fifth force, something beyond gravity, electromagnetism, and the other fundamental forces we currently understand. If this is true, then the S1 stream might not just be a collection of matter, it could be an entire hidden force field moving through our galaxy. This leads to an even wilder idea: what if dark matter is actually a form of information? Some physicists have suggested that the universe itself might be a kind of vast, cosmic simulation, where dark matter represents a hidden layer of code that governs the structure of reality. If this is the case, then studying the dark matter hurricane could be like finding a glitch in the system, an opportunity to peek behind the curtain of existence itself. But even if we stick to more conventional science, the implications are staggering. If we can accurately map the motion of the S1 stream, we might be able to detect variations in dark matter density that could reveal how galaxies evolve over billions of years. We might even find evidence that our own Milky Way is shaped by interactions with other dark matter streams, invisible currents that guide the formation of stars and planets. And let's not forget the practical consequences. If dark matter is affecting Earth in ways we don't yet understand, then the dark matter hurricane could have real, measurable impacts on our planet. Could it be influencing climate patterns in some subtle way? Could it be affecting the behavior of subatomic particles in our atmosphere? These are questions we don't yet have answers to, but the dark matter hurricane gives us a rare chance to investigate. By studying this storm, we might not just uncover the nature of dark matter, we might discover entirely new aspects of physics, forces, and even reality itself. And the most exciting part? This is happening right now. The dark matter hurricane is sweeping through us as we speak. The question is, are we ready to understand it? The presence of the dark matter hurricane in our solar system raises profound questions about how our galaxy evolved and what unseen forces are at play in shaping the universe. If this stream of dark matter is passing through us right now, it means that Earth and everything on it is being bombarded by an unknown substance that we can neither see nor directly measure. This is not just a theoretical curiosity. It could change the way we understand fundamental physics. For decades, scientists have struggled to fit dark matter into the existing framework of physics. We have a model of the universe that explains many things, but dark matter remains an outlier, a mystery that refuses to conform to our expectations. The dark matter hurricane might be the key to breaking through this impasse, providing an opportunity to detect dark matter interactions on Earth in a way that was never before possible. If dark matter particles are truly weakly interacting, then their movement through our planet could create tiny fluctuations in gravitational fields, atomic structures, or even time itself. Could it be that dark matter plays a role in the unexplained anomalies in physics that we've observed for decades, from fluctuations in atomic decay rates to irregularities in the movements of distant celestial bodies? There is also the question of whether dark matter is truly passive or if it has an active influence on the matter around it. If dark matter interacts with normal matter more than we realize, then the S1 stream could be affecting our solar system in ways that have gone unnoticed. It might be influencing planetary orbits, altering the trajectories of comets, or even affecting the behavior of the Sun itself. Some researchers have speculated that dark matter could play a role in star formation, acting as a kind of cosmic scaffolding that guides the accumulation of gas and dust into new stars. If that's the case, then the dark matter hurricane could be leaving a signature on the evolution of our solar system, subtly shaping the structure of space around us. There's even a possibility that dark matter could have biological implications. If our planet is moving through a concentrated stream of dark matter, could it be affecting life on Earth in ways we don't yet understand? Could it be influencing genetic mutations, evolutionary patterns, or even neurological processes? This might sound far-fetched, but history has shown that unseen forces can have profound effects on life. Consider cosmic rays, high-energy particles from space that bombard Earth constantly. We now know that these rays play a role in genetic mutations and may have influenced evolution over millions of years. If dark matter has any form of interaction with biological systems, then the dark matter hurricane could be having an effect on us right now, even if we don't realize it. But perhaps the most mind-bending question of all is whether dark matter could be linked to time itself. There have been theories suggesting that dark matter could be connected to a form of hidden time, a separate temporal dimension that runs parallel to our own but remains invisible to us. If that's true, then the dark matter hurricane could be carrying with it remnants of past cosmic events, echoes of galaxies and stars that no longer exist. Could this stream of dark matter be a kind of time capsule, preserving the history of the universe in a way that we've never imagined? If so, could we one day learn to decode these signals, allowing us to peer into the past with greater accuracy than ever before? It's even been suggested that dark matter might be linked to quantum entanglement, the strange phenomenon where particles seem to be instantly connected regardless of distance. If dark matter plays a role in this process, then the S1 stream could be revealing hidden aspects of quantum mechanics that challenge everything we think we know about reality. At the same time, the very nature of the dark matter hurricane suggests that our understanding of gravity itself might be incomplete. Gravity is the one force that refuses to fit neatly into our theories of quantum mechanics, and dark matter is deeply intertwined with gravity. The fact that dark matter doesn't emit or reflect light yet exerts gravitational influence suggests that it operates on a different set of physical rules than anything else we've encountered. Could it be that gravity, as we understand it, is just a shadow of a much deeper force, something that extends beyond our three-dimensional perception? If so, then studying the dark matter hurricane might be our best chance to uncover the true nature of gravity and how it connects to the rest of the universe. But there's another possibility, one that is even more unsettling. What if dark matter isn't just a missing piece of our understanding of the universe, but evidence that our entire model of reality is flawed? Some scientists have proposed that what we call dark matter isn't a form of matter at all but rather a sign that our equations describing the universe are incomplete. According to this view, the reason we can't detect dark matter directly is because it doesn't actually exist. It's just a sign that our understanding of gravity is wrong on a fundamental level. If this is the case, then the dark matter hurricane could be providing us with the data needed to rewrite the laws of physics from the ground up. Could it be that the universe operates according to principles that we haven't even begun to consider? What if space and time themselves are emergent properties of a deeper, hidden structure? And if dark matter isn't actually matter, then what is it? Some physicists have suggested that it could be a form of extra-dimensional energy, something that exists in higher dimensions of space that we cannot perceive. If that's the case, then the dark matter hurricane isn't just a stream of invisible particles, it's a disturbance in the fabric of reality itself, an indication that our universe is embedded in a larger, more complex structure that we have yet to uncover. Could it be that dark matter is evidence of parallel universes interacting with our own? Some theories suggest that dark matter might be leaking in from other dimensions, creating the gravitational effects we observe without actually being present in our own space-time. If so, then the S1 stream could be the closest thing we have to a bridge between different realities, a cosmic highway that connects our universe to hidden realms beyond our perception. The implications of this are staggering. If dark matter is a gateway to other dimensions, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be a phenomenon passing through our galaxy. it could be a clue to the very structure of the cosmos. Could it be that our universe is just one of many, and that dark matter represents the threads that connect them? If we could learn to manipulate dark matter, could we one day travel between these dimensions, exploring realms beyond anything we've ever imagined? Some researchers have even speculated that dark matter might be linked to consciousness itself. There have been theories suggesting that the human brain might interact with unknown physical forces beyond the standard 4 dimensions. If dark matter plays a role in this, then the S1 stream might not just be passing through our world, it might be passing through us, interacting with our minds in ways we don't yet understand. Could it be that dark matter holds the key to the mysteries of consciousness, thought, and even the nature of existence itself? These are questions that remain unanswered, but the dark matter hurricane presents us with an unprecedented opportunity. For the first time, we have a stream of dark matter moving through our solar system in a predictable, measurable way. If we can harness this moment, if we can develop the tools needed to study it, we might finally begin to unravel the biggest mysteries of the universe. But the clock is ticking. The S1 stream won't stay in its current trajectory forever. If we don't act now, we could lose our best chance to study dark matter in motion. Scientists around the world are racing to detect the effects of the dark matter hurricane, using underground detectors, space telescopes, and quantum experiments to search for any sign of its presence. But the question remains, will we find what we're looking for, or will dark matter continue to elude us, remaining forever beyond our grasp? One thing is certain, the dark matter hurricane is here. It's passing through us right now. The universe is giving us a chance to unlock one of its deepest secrets. The only question is, are we ready to see the truth? The truth may be more elusive than we ever imagined. The dark matter hurricane isn't just a single anomaly, it's a symptom of something much larger, a vast cosmic enigma that stretches across the universe. If dark matter is truly everywhere, shaping galaxies, influencing the fate of stars, and even affecting the movement of our solar system, then understanding it isn't just an option, it's a necessity. Without dark matter, the universe as we know it wouldn't exist. The galaxies we see in the night sky would not have formed the way they did, and the cosmic structures that define our reality would be drastically different. But here's the problem. We have never directly detected a single particle of dark matter. We infer its existence through its gravitational effects, but no one has ever seen it, touched it, or measured it in a way that definitively proves what it is. This is what makes the dark matter hurricane so important. If we can't detect dark matter now, while it's literally streaming through our planet at unprecedented levels, then maybe we've been looking at this mystery the wrong way all along. Some scientists believe that dark matter is made up of exotic particles called WIMPs, weakly interacting massive particles. These particles, if they exist, should occasionally collide with normal atoms in a way that we can detect. Huge underground laboratories have been built to search for these rare interactions, but so far, every experiment has come up empty. The dark matter hurricane, however, might change that. If WIMPs are real, then the S1 stream should dramatically increase the chances of them interacting with normal matter, like increasing the number of fish in a net. But what if WIMPs aren't the answer? What if dark matter is something far stranger than we ever imagined? There's another theory that suggests dark matter isn't made of particles at all but instead consists of invisible, ultralight fields that permeate all of space. These fields could behave like an unseen ocean that galaxies drift through, influencing everything in their path. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane isn't just a cluster of particles, it's a wave of invisible energy sweeping through the solar system, subtly altering reality in ways we have yet to comprehend. Some researchers have suggested that if dark matter is made of these invisible fields, then its interactions with normal matter could create tiny, almost imperceptible shifts in atomic structures. This could mean that everything around us, including our own bodies, is being subtly warped by the dark matter hurricane without us even realizing it. And then there's the possibility that dark matter isn't a single substance but rather a family of unknown phenomena that interact in ways beyond our comprehension. What if the universe is filled with an entire hidden sector of physics, a shadow realm that exists alongside the reality we perceive? If so, then the dark matter hurricane might be more than just a stream of exotic particles. It could be a glimpse into this hidden world, a rare moment where the boundaries between seen and unseen begin to blur. Some researchers have even proposed that dark matter could be made up of primordial black holes, tiny, ancient remnants from the birth of the universe that are too small to see but still exert a gravitational pull. If that's the case, then the dark matter hurricane could be carrying these miniature black holes through our solar system right now. Could they be passing through Earth without us even noticing? Could they be distorting space-time on microscopic levels, creating ripples in reality itself? The implications of this are staggering. If the dark matter hurricane is composed of these hidden forces, then it could be revealing clues about the very origins of the universe. Some theories suggest that dark matter was formed in the first fraction of a second after the Big Bang, before normal matter even had a chance to take shape. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane could be carrying remnants from the dawn of time itself, particles or fields that have remained unchanged since the universe was born. Studying this storm of dark matter might be the closest thing we have to a time machine, a way to peer back into the earliest moments of existence. Could it be that dark matter holds the key to understanding how everything began? Could it be that by unlocking the secrets of the dark matter hurricane, we might finally answer the most fundamental question of all? Why does anything exist at all? But there's another possibility, one that is even more unsettling. What if dark matter isn't just shaping the universe? It's actively controlling it. Some physicists have suggested that dark matter might have its own form of interaction that we don't yet understand. What if it's not just passively sitting in the background but actually playing a role in the fundamental forces that govern reality? Could dark matter be influencing the laws of physics themselves? Some researchers have speculated that dark matter might be linked to a hidden force that we haven't yet discovered, a force that operates outside of the four fundamental forces we currently recognize: gravity, electromagnetism, and the strong and weak nuclear forces. If this is the case, then the dark matter hurricane might be the first direct evidence of this hidden force in action. And then there's the most mind-bending idea of all: what if dark matter is intelligent? This might sound like science fiction, but consider this. If dark matter makes up most of the universe's mass and has been around since the beginning of time, then it has had billions of years to evolve in ways we can't even begin to imagine. Could it be that dark matter is not just a lifeless substance but something far stranger, a form of intelligence that exists beyond our perception? Could the dark matter hurricane be more than just a cosmic storm? Could it be something with purpose, something with intent? Some theorists have even suggested that dark matter might be linked to the concept of a cosmic consciousness, a form of awareness that exists at the deepest levels of reality. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be passing through us, it might be watching us. The reality is, we don't know what dark matter is. We don't know why it's here, where it came from, or what role it plays in the grand design of the cosmos. But the dark matter hurricane is giving us a chance to find out. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event, an opportunity to study dark matter like never before. If we don't take advantage of this moment, we may never get another chance. Scientists around the world are racing to detect its effects, to look for tiny disturbances in atomic structures, to search for anomalies in gravitational measurements, and to use every tool at our disposal to finally pull back the curtain on this great cosmic mystery. But will we succeed? Will we finally uncover the truth about dark matter, or will it remain forever beyond our grasp, an unsolvable puzzle lurking in the shadows of the universe? One thing is certain: the dark matter hurricane is real. It's here. It's passing through us right now. The question is, will we rise to the challenge and uncover its secrets, or will we let this opportunity slip away? The search for answers isn't just about curiosity. It's about understanding the fundamental nature of reality itself. If dark matter is what holds galaxies together, if it's what shapes the cosmic web, then we're not just trying to solve a mystery. We're trying to understand the invisible framework of the universe. And if we don't understand dark matter, then how much of our current understanding of physics is actually incomplete? How many of the fundamental equations that describe reality are missing an entire hidden variable, something we've never been able to measure, something that's been silently influencing everything since the beginning of time. The dark matter hurricane is more than just a rare event. It's a natural experiment, a moment in cosmic history where this invisible substance is moving through our solar system in ways that could finally allow us to detect it. Scientists are now working on ways to take advantage of this moment, using everything from underground particle detectors to space-based telescopes, searching for any sign that this unseen force is interacting with normal matter. And the stakes couldn't be higher. If we detect dark matter in the wake of this storm, it would be one of the greatest scientific discoveries of all time. It would redefine physics, confirming that there is more to the universe than what we can see. But if we fail? If even the dark matter hurricane doesn't allow us to detect this invisible mass? Then we may have to face an even bigger mystery. What if dark matter doesn't interact with anything at all? What if it's not made of particles in any conventional sense? What if our entire approach to understanding it has been fundamentally wrong? This is why the dark matter hurricane matters so much. It's not just about one event. It's about testing the very limits of human knowledge. Some scientists believe that the data collected during this time could lead to breakthroughs in our understanding of the fundamental forces of nature. Others believe it could force us to completely rethink our models of the universe. But there's another possibility, one that no one wants to consider. What if the dark matter hurricane is a sign of something much larger? What if it's not just a random stream of dark matter left over from a past galactic event? What if it's part of something even more profound? There are theories that suggest dark matter isn't just sitting in space like a passive substance. Some scientists believe it could be dynamic, evolving, and possibly even responding to unseen cosmic forces that we don't yet understand. If that's the case, then the dark matter hurricane could be a symptom of a much greater cosmic phenomenon, something that we haven't even begun to comprehend. Could it be that our galaxy is moving through a region of space where dark matter is denser? Could it be that there are unseen structures made entirely of dark matter, drifting through the cosmos, completely invisible to us? And what if these structures aren't just drifting randomly? What if they have patterns, cycles? What if they follow rules that we haven't yet discovered? Some physicists have suggested that dark matter could be linked to higher dimensions, hidden layers of reality that exist beyond our perception. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be a physical phenomenon. It could be a manifestation of something happening in a dimension we cannot see. Imagine if our entire universe is like the surface of a pond, and dark matter is like ripples traveling across its depths, something coming from below, from a layer of reality that we can't perceive directly. Could it be that what we call dark matter is actually a projection of something happening beyond the three-dimensional space we know? If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane could be more than just a storm. It could be the closest thing we've ever had to proof that our reality is just one layer of something much greater. And then there's another question, one that's even more unsettling. If dark matter is shaping the universe, if it's flowing through our solar system right now, if it's possibly linked to forces beyond our understanding, then what if it's also affecting us? What if it's interacting with biological systems in ways we haven't even considered? Scientists often assume that because dark matter doesn't seem to interact with normal matter in any measurable way, it has no effect on us. But what if that assumption is wrong? What if dark matter is influencing living organisms on a level that we haven't yet detected? There are theories that suggest dark matter might have subtle effects on the quantum level. If that's true, then it could be affecting fundamental processes inside the human body, things as basic as how atoms behave inside our cells. Could dark matter be altering the chemistry of life without us realizing it? Could it be affecting the way neurons fire in our brains, changing the way we think, feel, or even perceive reality? If the dark matter hurricane is increasing the density of dark matter passing through Earth, then could it be amplifying these effects? Could we be experiencing the influence of dark matter in ways we don't yet recognize? This might sound like pure speculation, but consider this. Our entire understanding of the universe is built on the assumption that normal matter and energy are the dominant forces at play. But dark matter makes up most of the universe's mass. That means most of the universe is something we don't understand. And if we don't understand it, then how can we say for certain that it has no effect on us? Perhaps dark matter is more than just an invisible substance holding galaxies together. Perhaps it's part of a hidden layer of reality, one that we're only just beginning to glimpse. And perhaps the dark matter hurricane is our first real opportunity to study it in a way that will change everything we thought we knew. Scientists are now racing against time, setting up new experiments, searching for clues, looking for any sign that this cosmic storm is leaving a measurable impact on the world around us. But will they find what they're looking for? Or will this mystery remain just out of reach, as it always has? If we fail to detect dark matter this time, then what? Does that mean it's truly beyond our ability to measure? Does that mean we've been searching for the wrong thing all along? Or does it mean something even more profound, that dark matter is part of a reality so far beyond our comprehension that we may never truly understand it? The dark matter hurricane is happening right now. It's streaming through our solar system, passing through Earth, and moving on into the depths of space. Whether we find answers or not, one thing is certain. It will leave us with more questions than ever before. And maybe, just maybe, those questions will lead us to the next great scientific revolution, one that changes everything we thought we knew about the universe and our place within it. The search for answers continues, and with it, the realization that we may be standing on the precipice of a discovery that reshapes everything we understand about the cosmos. The dark matter hurricane isn't just a fleeting event, it's a golden opportunity. A window into an invisible realm of the universe that has remained beyond our grasp for centuries. But what if it's more than just an opportunity? What if it's a warning? What if the sudden influx of dark matter into our solar system is a sign of something much bigger on a cosmic scale? Something that could redefine not just physics, but the very nature of existence itself? For decades, scientists have operated under the assumption that dark matter is a passive force, an unseen glue that binds galaxies together and ensures the stability of the universe. But as new theories emerge, a radical idea is beginning to take shape. What if dark matter isn't just passively drifting through space? What if it has structure, motion, and, most unsettling of all, purpose? The dark matter hurricane challenges our understanding of the way dark matter behaves because, unlike the surrounding cosmic background, it's moving. It's not just sitting there, waiting to be detected. It's actively rushing through our solar system like a current in a vast, invisible ocean. And if there's a current, doesn't that imply something is driving it? Some scientists have speculated that dark matter may not be evenly distributed throughout the universe. Instead, it could exist in vast rivers, streams, or even storms that drift through galaxies, shaping their evolution in ways we don't yet understand. If that's true, then the dark matter hurricane could be part of a much larger cosmic cycle, one that repeats over the course of millions, or even billions, of years. But cycles imply patterns, and patterns imply predictability. So here's the question: if we can detect this dark matter storm now, does that mean there have been others before it? Could it be that Earth has passed through waves of dark matter in the past, without us even realizing it? The implications of this are staggering. If dark matter affects the structure of galaxies, then its movement through our solar system could have influenced the evolution of our own world in ways we've never considered. Could past dark matter storms have played a role in mass extinctions, geological shifts, or even the emergence of life itself? Some researchers believe that if dark matter interacts with normal matter in even the smallest way, it could have left behind subtle traces in Earth's history, clues buried deep in the fossil record, waiting to be uncovered. And then there's another, even more unsettling question: if dark matter moves in currents and storms, then what else is out there? What else could be lurking in the depths of the unseen universe, drifting through space, completely undetectable to us? Could there be entire structures, dark matter planets, dark matter stars, even dark matter civilizations, that exist parallel to our own, hidden in plain sight? If dark matter makes up the majority of the universe's mass, then by sheer probability alone, wouldn't that mean there could be more dark matter structures than normal matter structures? Could it be that what we call the visible universe is just a tiny fragment of a much larger reality, one we've only just begun to glimpse? The dark matter hurricane is the closest thing we've ever had to proof that these hidden structures could exist. If we can detect even a single dark matter particle as it passes through Earth, it could confirm that dark matter has properties we never expected, properties that could change everything. But here's the catch: what if dark matter detection is impossible? What if we're looking for the wrong thing? Some physicists have proposed that dark matter might not interact with normal matter in the way we assume. It might not be made of particles at all. Instead, it could be a completely different kind of substance, one that doesn't follow the rules of physics as we currently understand them. There are even theories that suggest dark matter could be a form of exotic matter that exists outside of time as we perceive it, meaning that it could be both everywhere and nowhere simultaneously. If that's the case, then the dark matter hurricane could be more than just a physical event. It could be a disturbance in the very fabric of reality itself. And if that's true, then we need to start asking some very big questions. If dark matter is truly everywhere, moving through us, passing through planets, shaping the universe without us ever noticing, then why don't we feel it? Why don't we see its effects in everyday life? Some researchers believe we do, but we just don't recognize them for what they are. If dark matter interacts with gravity but nothing else, then perhaps its effects are so subtle that we've mistaken them for natural phenomena all along. Could it be that unexplained anomalies in physics, things like galaxy rotation curves, the expansion of the universe, or even strange quantum effects, are all symptoms of something much deeper? There's also the possibility that dark matter is more than just a physical force. Some scientists have suggested that it could be linked to consciousness itself, that the reason we can't detect it is because it exists on a plane of reality that we can't directly perceive. This idea might sound far-fetched, but consider this: our brains operate on electrical signals, which are ultimately governed by the fundamental forces of physics. If dark matter represents an unknown force, then could it have an influence on the way we think? Could it be that our perception of reality is shaped, in part, by an invisible substance that we've never been able to measure? The implications of this go beyond just science. If dark matter plays a role in the structure of the universe, then understanding it could be the key to answering some of the biggest questions humanity has ever asked. Could dark matter hold the secret to the origin of the universe? Could it be the missing link in our understanding of how galaxies form, how life emerges, and even why we exist in the first place? And if dark matter truly moves in hurricanes, in storms, in great cosmic rivers, then could it be guiding the evolution of the universe in ways we've never imagined? The dark matter hurricane is still moving through our solar system, an invisible force sweeping past our planet, carrying with it the potential to unlock some of the greatest mysteries of all time. But the truth is, we may never fully understand it. It could remain just beyond our reach, an eternal enigma that reminds us of how little we truly know about the universe. Or perhaps, this moment in history will be remembered as the turning point, the time when humanity finally began to unravel the secrets of the unseen cosmos. Either way, one thing is certain: the mystery of dark matter is far from over. The dark matter hurricane is more than just a theoretical curiosity. It is a cosmic event that could redefine our place in the universe. But the more we study it, the more questions arise. If dark matter is truly sweeping through our solar system in detectable amounts, then we are witnessing an event that could be the key to unlocking one of the greatest scientific mysteries of all time. Yet, as we push deeper into the unknown, we must consider the possibility that dark matter may not be what we expect at all. What if the reason we struggle to detect it is because we are looking for something that isn't there? Or worse, what if it's there, but in a way that completely defies the laws of physics as we understand them? For decades, physicists have attempted to explain dark matter by proposing that it consists of weakly interacting massive particles, or WIMPs. These hypothetical particles would interact with gravity but would otherwise be nearly undetectable, making them the perfect candidate for the invisible mass that holds galaxies together. But despite decades of searching, WIMPs remain elusive. Some of the most sensitive dark matter detectors in the world, buried deep underground to avoid interference from cosmic rays, have found nothing. No signals. No interactions. No evidence that WIMPs exist at all. This lack of results has led some scientists to consider alternative explanations. One of the most radical ideas is that dark matter may not be made of particles at all. Instead, it could be a completely different kind of matter, one that exists outside of the standard model of physics. Some have suggested that dark matter could be composed of axions, hypothetical particles that are incredibly light, and could behave more like a wave than a particle. If axions exist, then the dark matter hurricane could provide the perfect conditions to detect them, as the high concentration of dark matter passing through Earth could lead to tiny fluctuations in the electromagnetic field. Other theories go even further. Some physicists believe that dark matter might be linked to extra dimensions, hidden layers of reality that we cannot perceive. If these dimensions exist, then dark matter could be leaking into our universe from a higher dimensional space, making it impossible to detect in the way we expect. This could explain why dark matter does not emit or absorb light, and why it seems to interact with normal matter only through gravity. If dark matter is tied to extra dimensions, then studying the dark matter hurricane could provide indirect evidence that our universe is far more complex than we ever imagined. But what if dark matter is something even stranger? Some researchers have proposed that dark matter might not be an exotic form of matter at all. Instead, it could be a fundamental property of space-time itself, a distortion in the fabric of reality that affects the motion of galaxies but remains invisible to our instruments. This idea, known as modified gravity, suggests that our understanding of gravity itself may be incomplete. If this theory is correct, then the dark matter hurricane could be more than just a passing stream of invisible mass. It could be a ripple in space-time, a disturbance in the very structure of the universe. The consequences of these theories are profound. If dark matter is tied to extra dimensions, then it could mean that our universe is just one layer of a much larger multiverse, with other realities existing alongside our own. If dark matter is a fundamental property of space-time, then it could mean that gravity operates in ways we have yet to understand, potentially leading to new insights into the nature of black holes, wormholes, and even time itself. But here's the most unsettling question of all. If dark matter is moving through our solar system, then what else could be out there? Could there be structures, planets, stars, or even civilizations, made entirely of dark matter, existing parallel to our own but completely invisible to us? Some scientists believe that if dark matter has any form of interaction beyond gravity, then it could clump together into complex structures, just like normal matter does. If that's the case, then our universe might be filled with hidden worlds, drifting through the cosmos unnoticed. The dark matter hurricane might be the first real opportunity we have to detect these hidden structures. If we can observe how dark matter behaves as it moves through our solar system, then we might be able to determine whether it is simply a diffuse cloud of particles or something far more structured. Could there be dark matter planets orbiting within the hurricane, moving through space in a way that defies everything we know? Could dark matter stars be shining with a light we cannot see, their energy sources operating on physics beyond our understanding? These questions push the boundaries of what we know about the universe, but they also challenge us to rethink our place within it. If dark matter plays such a fundamental role in shaping galaxies, then why do we exist in a universe dominated by normal matter? Is there a reason why our form of matter became the one that gives rise to life, while dark matter remains a silent, invisible force? Some physicists have suggested that there may be a deep connection between dark matter and the formation of life, an unknown link that we have yet to discover. The search for answers is far from over. As we continue to study the dark matter hurricane, we may be on the verge of discoveries that change everything we thought we knew about physics, cosmology, and even our own existence. The universe is not just a vast expanse of empty space. It is a living, evolving mystery, filled with forces we have yet to understand. And as the dark matter hurricane sweeps past our world, we are left with a choice. Will we rise to the challenge and unlock the secrets of the unseen cosmos? Or will we remain in the dark, forever wondering what might be lurking just beyond the limits of our perception? The implications of the dark matter hurricane extend beyond just physics. They force us to reconsider the very nature of reality itself. If this invisible mass is sweeping through our solar system, then we are not merely passive observers of the universe. We are embedded within a cosmic event of staggering proportions. This realization raises a deeply unsettling question. What if dark matter is not just an inert, non-interacting substance, but something far more complex, something that has its own unknown rules, structures, and perhaps even its own form of intelligence. For decades, the assumption has been that dark matter is simple, a collection of unseen particles that exert gravitational influence, but do little else. But what if this assumption is wrong? What if dark matter is not just a passive background force but an active participant in the cosmic order? Some physicists have speculated that dark matter could form its own versions of galaxies, stars, and even planets, held together by forces that are completely invisible to us. If this is the case, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be a passing stream of particles. It could be a structure, a fragment of a larger dark matter system that exists outside of our ability to perceive. This leads to one of the most mind-bending possibilities of all. Could there be dark matter civilizations? If dark matter is capable of forming structures similar to our own, then it stands to reason that intelligent life could exist within that unseen realm. But how would such life forms interact with their environment? Would they be bound by the same physical laws as we are, or would their existence be governed by rules beyond our comprehension? Could they perceive us while remaining undetectable to our instruments? Some speculative theories suggest that if dark matter does have its own form of complexity, then it might be possible for it to interact with normal matter in subtle ways. Perhaps dark matter exerts effects on quantum mechanics that we do not yet understand. Some physicists have proposed that dark matter could be linked to unexplained quantum phenomena, such as entanglement or wave function collapse. If true, then the dark matter hurricane might be doing more than just passing through our solar system. It could be subtly influencing the very fabric of reality as it moves. Another radical idea is that dark matter is not a separate entity at all, but rather a manifestation of an underlying aspect of the universe that we have yet to comprehend. Some theories suggest that dark matter could be an emergent property of spacetime itself, a byproduct of deeper physical principles that we have not yet uncovered. In this view, the dark matter hurricane might not be a distinct, tangible phenomenon but rather a clue pointing toward a more profound understanding of the cosmos. But perhaps the most terrifying possibility is that dark matter is something entirely foreign, something that defies not only our current models of physics, but also our very ability to comprehend it. If dark matter is not made of particles as we understand them, then it might be something completely outside of our experience, something that exists in a way that is fundamentally alien to human thought. If that is the case, then the dark matter hurricane is not just a scientific curiosity. It is a window into an aspect of reality that we were never meant to see. This raises a disturbing question. What if dark matter is not inert, but aware? What if it is not simply a passive force but something that has a form of intelligence, an ability to shape and influence the universe in ways we cannot yet grasp? Could the dark matter hurricane be more than just a collection of particles? Could it be a signal, a message, or even an entity moving with purpose? These ideas may sound like science fiction, but history has shown us that the universe is far stranger than we ever imagined. Before the discovery of quantum mechanics, the idea that particles could exist in multiple states at once was considered absurd. Before Einstein's theory of relativity, time was thought to be absolute. If the history of science has taught us anything, it is that reality is often much weirder than we expect. As the dark matter hurricane continues to move through our solar system, the challenge before us is clear. We must push the boundaries of our understanding, embracing the possibility that the universe is not only stranger than we imagine, but stranger than we can imagine. We may be standing on the edge of one of the greatest discoveries in human history, or we may be staring into an abyss of unanswered questions, forever chasing shadows that refuse to reveal their secrets. If dark matter is more than just an unseen gravitational influence, if it possesses hidden structures, unknown interactions, or even some form of intelligence, then the dark matter hurricane could be the first tangible sign of an invisible cosmic ecosystem moving through our galaxy. This raises unsettling questions. Could dark matter be evolving in ways we cannot yet perceive? Scientists have long struggled with the idea that dark matter might not be uniform. Most models treat it as a single type of particle, something that exists purely in a diffuse and homogeneous form throughout the universe. But what if this assumption is wrong? What if dark matter is as varied and complex as normal matter? Could there be different species of dark matter, each with their own properties and behaviors? If so, then the dark matter hurricane could be a glimpse into an unseen war, a migration event, or some other grand phenomenon occurring in the hidden realm of dark matter physics. This would not be the first time in history that scientists have assumed the universe was simple, only to later realize it was infinitely more complex. The discovery of the atom was once thought to be the final step in understanding matter, until scientists realized that atoms themselves contain protons, neutrons, and electrons. Then, physicists assumed these particles were the smallest building blocks, until the discovery of quarks and the entire zoo of subatomic particles. If history is any guide, dark matter may not be one simple entity but an entire hidden world of interactions we have yet to uncover. And here's where things get even stranger. Some physicists have speculated that if dark matter has its own interactions, then it could potentially form something analogous to molecules. Just as normal matter can bond together to form complex structures, dark matter could, under the right conditions, form something similar to clouds, filaments, and even stable, galaxy-like formations. This means that the dark matter hurricane could be a fragment of a much larger structure, something torn from a hidden dark matter galaxy, or the result of some unknown cosmic event. But what could create such a storm of dark matter? The most straightforward explanation is that it is the remnant of an ancient collision between galaxies. Over billions of years, dark matter from a disrupted galaxy may have been flung into intergalactic space, forming vast streams that continue to drift through the Milky Way. However, some researchers suggest that the nature of the dark matter hurricane, its speed, density, and trajectory, does not entirely fit with this explanation. It seems to be moving in a way that suggests it is not just a passive relic, but something actively shaped by forces we do not yet understand. This brings us to another eerie possibility. What if the dark matter hurricane is being influenced by something we cannot see? The fact that dark matter does not interact with normal matter except through gravity suggests that it could be moving according to forces that are completely invisible to us. What if dark matter has its own form of electromagnetism, its own version of forces that allow it to cluster, repel, or be guided by unseen structures? If this is the case, then the dark matter hurricane could be part of a vast, invisible network that crisscrosses the universe, something akin to an interstellar highway system for dark matter. But here's where things get even more unsettling. What if dark matter has its own physics, its own rules, and even its own form of causality that is different from what we know? Some theories suggest that dark matter could interact with itself in ways that allow it to form structures, but what if those interactions also involve time? Could dark matter be linked to time in a way that allows it to behave differently than normal matter? If so, then the dark matter hurricane could be more than just a storm of unseen particles. It could be an echo of events that have yet to happen or a relic of something that exists outside of our conventional understanding of time. And this leads to one of the most terrifying possibilities of all. What if the dark matter hurricane is not just an ordinary stream of particles, but something far more intentional? Could it be possible that this storm is not random at all, but rather a signal, something being sent from one part of the universe to another in a way we cannot yet comprehend? If dark matter carries information in some way, then the dark matter hurricane could be part of a message, a transmission encoded in the very structure of the cosmos. If this is the case, then the question becomes, who or what is sending it? Is it a natural process, the result of interactions we do not yet understand? Or could it be something more deliberate, something created by an unknown intelligence? If there are civilizations that exist within the realm of dark matter, they could be communicating in ways that are entirely invisible to us, perhaps by manipulating dark matter streams like the one currently passing through our solar system. But the most disturbing idea of all is that we may never truly understand the dark matter hurricane, because our senses and instruments are simply incapable of perceiving the full picture. What if dark matter exists in dimensions that are inaccessible to us? Some theories propose that dark matter could be a remnant of higher dimensional physics, something that leaks into our universe but exists primarily in a space we cannot interact with. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane could be a ghostly echo of an event occurring in a reality beyond our comprehension, something that we are only glimpsing in its weakest, most diluted form. And yet, despite all these possibilities, mainstream physics still struggles to explain what dark matter even is. The fact that something as massive as the dark matter hurricane can pass through our solar system without any immediate visible effect is both fascinating and terrifying. It suggests that our understanding of physics is woefully incomplete, that we may be blind to some of the most fundamental aspects of the universe. This is why the dark matter hurricane is more than just an anomaly. It is a challenge to everything we think we know about reality. It forces us to confront the limits of our understanding, to ask questions that push the very boundaries of science and philosophy. Are we truly alone in the universe, or are we surrounded by an invisible realm teeming with unseen structures and unknown forces? Is dark matter simply a passive background element of the cosmos, or is it something far more dynamic, something capable of movement, interaction, and perhaps even consciousness? The dark matter hurricane may be the first real clue that our universe is far richer and stranger than we ever imagined. It may be a relic of a past event, a fragment of a hidden civilization, or even an active force guiding the evolution of the cosmos in ways we cannot yet comprehend. One thing is certain: as long as dark matter remains a mystery, the dark matter hurricane will remain one of the most perplexing and intriguing events in the history of astrophysics. And as it continues to pass through our solar system, one question lingers: is this just the beginning? The implications of the dark matter hurricane go beyond just its presence in our galaxy. If it is truly a concentrated stream of dark matter, then it provides scientists with a rare opportunity to study this mysterious substance in ways that were previously impossible. Normally, dark matter is spread thinly across space, making it difficult to detect. But with an entire storm of it sweeping through our region, astronomers have a unique chance to test theories, observe potential interactions, and possibly even unlock the secrets of dark matter's nature. One of the most exciting possibilities is that this storm could help confirm or rule out different dark matter candidates. For years, physicists have proposed various theoretical particles to explain dark matter, including WIMPs, weakly interacting massive particles, axions, and even exotic forms of neutrinos. However, direct detection has remained elusive. But if the dark matter hurricane increases the density of dark matter particles in our region, then it could dramatically improve our chances of detecting these elusive entities. Experiments such as the Xenon 1T detector, which is buried deep underground in Italy, or the LUX Zeppelin experiment in the United States, could see an uptick in potential dark matter interactions due to the increased flux from the storm. These detectors are designed to observe tiny flashes of light or electrical signals that might indicate a dark matter particle colliding with an atomic nucleus. So far, no conclusive evidence has been found, but with the dark matter hurricane, scientists now have a new variable to consider. But what if this storm is more than just a random stream of dark matter? Some physicists suggest that dark matter could have its own version of electromagnetic forces, its own equivalent of chemistry, or even structures as complex as galaxies. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane might not be just a loose collection of particles. It could be a fragment of a hidden structure, something left behind from an event we cannot see. Consider this: what if the dark matter hurricane is the shredded remains of a dark matter planet? The idea of planets made entirely of dark matter sounds bizarre, but some theories suggest that dark matter could clump together under the right conditions, forming objects with their own gravity and internal dynamics. If a dark matter planet were torn apart by tidal forces, it could create a stream of particles much like the one we are seeing now. This would mean that somewhere in the universe, dark matter is capable of forming celestial bodies, objects that drift unseen among normal planets and stars. And if dark matter planets can exist, then so could dark matter civilizations. The idea may sound like pure science fiction, but it is not entirely outside the realm of possibility. If dark matter has any ability to form complex structures, then there is no reason why it could not have evolved into something resembling our own universe, perhaps with its own versions of stars, planets, and even life. The dark matter hurricane could be the first sign that there is an entire unseen reality running parallel to our own. Some radical theories even suggest that dark matter could be a form of Shadow matter, a type of substance that exists in an entirely separate set of physical laws. In this scenario, dark matter does not just interact differently from normal matter, it could be part of a different dimension altogether. If so, then the dark matter hurricane might not be moving through our galaxy in a conventional sense. It might be bleeding through from another level of reality. This would mean that our universe is not a self-contained system but rather one layer of a much larger, more complex structure. Perhaps the dark matter hurricane is the result of an event that happened in this other realm, something so catastrophic that its effects are spilling over into our own world. Could this storm be a remnant of an interdimensional collision? Could it be the aftermath of an event that took place in a universe beyond our comprehension? And here's where things get even more unsettling. What if dark matter is not just a passive background material, but something more active? What if dark matter can be influenced, manipulated, or even controlled? If an advanced civilization were to develop the ability to harness dark matter, they could create structures and mechanisms that are completely invisible to us. The dark matter hurricane could be artificial, something that was designed rather than formed naturally. Perhaps it is a signal, an interstellar beacon created by an unknown intelligence. Perhaps it is a byproduct of an experiment conducted by a civilization that exists beyond our perception. Or perhaps it is a message, a form of communication that we are not yet capable of understanding. If dark matter is a medium for transmitting information across vast cosmic distances, then this storm could be part of a vast, invisible conversation occurring throughout the universe. But if that is the case, then the real question is, who or what is listening? If the dark matter hurricane is an intentional phenomenon, then it is possible that there are entities, natural or otherwise, that are aware of its presence. Could there be civilizations that exist entirely within the realm of dark matter? If so, are they observing us as we observe them? Could they be reaching out, attempting to make contact in ways we cannot yet perceive? The implications of such an idea are profound. If dark matter civilizations exist, they would experience the universe in an entirely different way. They would not see stars or galaxies as we do. Instead, they would navigate through an invisible framework, moving according to forces that do not affect normal matter. They could be as oblivious to us as we are to them, or worse, they could be aware of us but entirely uninterested, viewing our existence as inconsequential. And if dark matter is a medium for consciousness, then the dark matter hurricane could be something even stranger, a form of memory, a record of past events embedded within the fabric of the universe itself. What if dark matter stores information in a way we have not yet discovered? What if this storm is not just particles moving through space, but a kind of imprint, an echo of something that happened billions of years ago? This would mean that the universe itself could contain traces of past civilizations, encoded in the dark matter that fills the cosmos. Perhaps every major event that has ever occurred, every supernova, every black hole collision, every planetary disaster, has left behind an imprint in dark matter, creating an eternal record of cosmic history. If we could learn to read this information, we might uncover secrets that go far beyond what we ever imagined. But for now, the dark matter hurricane remains a mystery. Scientists are only beginning to explore its implications, and new discoveries could change everything we think we know about the universe. One thing is certain, we are standing on the edge of a vast and unknown frontier, one that could redefine our understanding of reality itself. And as the dark matter hurricane continues to sweep through our solar system, we must ask ourselves, is this just a glimpse of something even bigger? The dark matter hurricane may be one of the most important cosmic events humanity has ever encountered. But despite the vast possibilities it presents, we are still operating in near-total darkness. We are dealing with an entity that does not interact with light, a phenomenon that moves through our solar system unseen, its effects only inferred through gravitational influence. That alone is enough to make it one of the most enigmatic discoveries in modern astrophysics. But what makes it even more compelling is the fact that it is not just sitting idly in space, it is moving, sweeping through the galaxy at incredible speeds, potentially colliding with regions of normal matter in ways that we have never before witnessed. The idea that we are being engulfed by a storm of invisible mass may sound terrifying. And in a way it is. If we could see it, It would be like an apocalyptic force sweeping across our solar system, an enormous and unstoppable stream of particles moving with the combined momentum of an ancient, shattered galaxy. But the true horror of it is that we do not know what it is doing, what it is affecting, or whether it is interacting with us in ways that we simply cannot detect. Some physicists suggest that dark matter might not just be passive but could exert unknown forces on ordinary matter under specific conditions. Could the dark matter hurricane be influencing the orbits of celestial bodies in ways we have yet to recognize? Could it be exerting subtle pressures on planetary atmospheres, shaping cosmic dust clouds, or even affecting the fundamental behavior of atoms? If dark matter plays a role in the large-scale structure of the universe, then could a massive stream of it distort reality in ways that current physics does not account for? One of the most mind-bending ideas is that dark matter could have an unknown impact on time itself. We already know that gravity affects time. Strong gravitational fields, such as those around black holes, cause time to slow down relative to regions of weaker gravity. If dark matter interacts gravitationally, then it is possible that high-density streams like the dark matter hurricane could create localized distortions in the flow of time. What would that mean? Could the passage of time itself be subtly different in the regions where the dark matter hurricane is densest? If so, could it be responsible for unexplained anomalies in the measurements of time-dependent cosmic events? There have been puzzling discrepancies in the timing of certain astrophysical observations, fluctuations in pulsar signals, inconsistencies in the expected timing of gravitational waves, unexplained variations in the decay rates of certain particles. Could these anomalies be linked to a hidden dark matter effect, one that the hurricane is amplifying? If dark matter can influence time, then it raises even more unsettling possibilities. Could the dark matter hurricane be a remnant of something that happened in a different era of the universe, an event so catastrophic that its consequences are still sweeping through the cosmos today? Could this storm be the relic of an ancient cosmic war, a battle fought between unknown forces using energies beyond our comprehension? If we view the universe not just as a physical space but as a historical record, then what we are witnessing could be the ghostly aftermath of an event that took place long before the formation of our own galaxy. And then there is the question of what happens when dark matter collides with itself. If the dark matter hurricane is a concentrated stream of dark matter, then it must have boundaries, edges where its density tapers off. But what happens if it collides with another dark matter stream, one moving in a different direction? Could these interactions create shockwaves, invisible yet immensely powerful, rippling through space like the collision of two massive weather fronts in Earth's atmosphere? These dark matter collisions could be the origin of unexplained cosmic events, high-energy phenomena that have no clear explanation. We see flashes of unknown energy across the universe, events that do not fit any known model. Some of these could be the result of dark matter streams colliding, producing bursts of exotic radiation or gravitational distortions that briefly interact with the observable universe before vanishing back into the unseen realm. And what if, buried within these storms, are structures, vast, hidden formations sculpted by the currents of dark matter over billions of years? If dark matter follows its own set of physical laws, then it could form patterns, shapes, and even cosmic architecture beyond anything we have imagined. These could be invisible, undetectable by traditional means, but still exerting a gravitational presence that subtly influences the motion of galaxies. Some astronomers believe that entire dark matter galaxies could exist, vast spirals of unseen material orbiting alongside the luminous galaxies we can observe. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be a random stream of particles but a fragment of something much larger, a shard of a lost structure, a drifting piece of a dark matter megastructure whose true form we may never be able to comprehend. And if such structures exist, then what are they for? Are they natural formations, or are they engineered? If dark matter civilizations exist, then they would not be bound by the same limitations as civilizations made of ordinary matter. They would not need sunlight to survive, nor would they be affected by the physical constraints that define our own biology. They could construct cities in the void, vast metropolises made of materials we cannot perceive, stretching across the dark currents of the cosmos. Could the dark matter hurricane be evidence of such a civilization? Could it be a relic of an ancient war, the remnants of a catastrophic event that destroyed a dark matter empire? Or is it something even stranger, a message, a form of communication sent across the universe in a medium we do not yet understand? If we could find a way to interpret the patterns within the storm, we might discover that it is not just a chaotic stream of particles but a structured signal. It could be a form of writing, a code embedded within the motion of the particles themselves, a transmission designed to be read only by those who possess the knowledge to decipher it. But if it is a message, then who was it meant for? And what does it say? Could it be a warning, a distress call, or an attempt to reach out to other intelligent beings? If so, then are we the intended recipients? Or did we simply stumble upon a cosmic transmission that was never meant for us? These questions push the boundaries of what we understand about the universe. The dark matter hurricane may be a natural phenomenon, a relic of the galaxy's chaotic history. But it may also be something far greater, a clue to the true nature of reality, a sign that we are not alone in the cosmos, or even a key to unlocking the deepest mysteries of existence itself. And yet, as it sweeps past our solar system, we are left with more questions than answers. We watch, we measure, we theorize, but the true nature of this storm remains just beyond our reach, hidden in the darkness. The deeper we go into the mysteries of the dark matter hurricane, the more we realize how little we understand about the fundamental structure of the universe. Scientists have long suspected that dark matter makes up the majority of the mass in the cosmos, but its actual nature remains elusive. The fact that an enormous, high-velocity stream of dark matter is currently passing through our solar system should be one of the most urgent topics in physics, yet we are still at the earliest stages of understanding what it means. One of the biggest questions about the dark matter hurricane is whether it could provide direct evidence of what dark matter actually is. The leading theories suggest that dark matter is made up of weakly interacting massive particles, WIMPs, axions, or even primordial black holes. Each of these possibilities would have vastly different implications, and if we could find a way to detect the properties of the dark matter in this storm, we might finally answer one of the most perplexing questions in modern science. If dark matter is made of WIMPs, then it is possible that when these particles collide with each other, they might produce detectable secondary effects, perhaps weak gamma-ray emissions, minute temperature fluctuations, or other exotic interactions that could be picked up by our instruments. The dark matter hurricane provides a unique opportunity because its density is thought to be much higher than the average dark matter distribution in our galaxy. This means that if WIMPs can interact, they should be doing so at a much higher rate than usual. On the other hand, if dark matter is composed of axions, then we may need entirely different methods to detect it. Axions are hypothetical ultralight particles that could be converted into photons under the right conditions. Some experiments are already attempting to detect axions by looking for weak electromagnetic signals caused by their interaction with strong magnetic fields. If the dark matter hurricane is rich in axions, then as it passes through regions of space with intense magnetic activity, such as the Sun's magnetic field, it might generate faint but detectable flashes of radiation. And then there is the even stranger possibility that dark matter is not made of particles at all, but rather tiny black holes left over from the earliest moments of the universe. These primordial black holes could range in size from microscopic specks to masses comparable to entire planets, and they would exert gravitational effects that could be indirectly measured. If the dark matter hurricane contains such objects, they might occasionally interact with ordinary matter in ways that we could observe, perhaps by causing small, unexplained gravitational lensing events or by disturbing the orbits of asteroids and comets in ways that cannot be explained by known physics. But what if dark matter is something else entirely? There are theories that suggest dark matter might not even be a form of matter, as we traditionally understand it. Some researchers propose that it could be an undiscovered aspect of gravity itself, a modification to Einstein's equations that only becomes apparent on cosmic scales. If this is the case, then the dark matter hurricane is not a storm of particles at all, but rather a region of space where gravity behaves differently, a ripple in the structure of space-time itself that is sweeping through our solar system. If that is true, then it raises even deeper questions. What if dark matter is a hidden layer of reality, something that exists alongside our own but interacts with it only under specific conditions? Could the dark matter hurricane be an intrusion of another kind of matter, something that exists in dimensions beyond the ones we perceive? If higher dimensions exist, then it is possible that dark matter is not just a form of invisible mass but an entire hidden universe, one that occasionally intersects with our own in ways we do not yet understand. And if there is a hidden universe made of dark matter, then could there also be dark matter life? Could the dark matter hurricane contain not just particles but structures, vast formations that belong to an ecosystem we have no way of perceiving? Some radical theories suggest that dark matter could support entire civilizations, entities that exist in a parallel form of physics, immune to the forces that govern ordinary matter. If that is the case, then the dark matter hurricane might not be a random stream of particles. It could be a migration, a movement of something vast and organized, an event of cosmic significance unfolding right in front of us without our knowledge. We assume that the universe we see is all there is, but the presence of dark matter proves that most of the cosmos is fundamentally hidden from us. If intelligent beings exist within that hidden realm, then they could be watching us without us ever knowing. They might exist in a state of matter that does not interact with ours except through gravity, and to them, we would be just as invisible as they are to us. The dark matter hurricane could be a gathering of these beings, an event in their world that has consequences for ours. If such civilizations exist, then how would they perceive time? Would their experience of reality be entirely different from ours? If dark matter interacts differently with gravity, then time might flow in strange and unpredictable ways within it. Could it be possible that the dark matter hurricane is not just moving through space but also through different timelines, a cosmic event that is both past and future at the same time? And if so, could it be possible that the dark matter hurricane is something that has happened before? If so, then what does that mean for us today? If the dark matter hurricane is passing through now, then are we experiencing its effects without realizing it? Could it be influencing our technology, subtly altering the way our instruments function? Could it be affecting human consciousness in ways we have not yet recognized? And if it is having an effect, then what will happen when it passes? Will things go back to normal, or will there be lasting consequences? Will we one day look back on this moment and realize that everything changed without us even knowing why? The dark matter hurricane is one of the greatest mysteries of our time, a cosmic enigma that defies everything we thought we knew about the universe. We may never fully understand it, but as it continues its journey, sweeping through the galaxy like an invisible force of nature, we are left with the undeniable reality that we are not as in control of our cosmic destiny as we once believed. And perhaps, just perhaps, that is the greatest mystery of all. The dark matter hurricane raises profound questions, not only about the universe but about our place in it. We live in a reality where most of existence is hidden from us, and yet we continue to operate under the illusion that we understand our surroundings. But what if we don't? What if the very fabric of reality is far more complex than we've ever imagined? Scientists have long debated whether dark matter is truly an undiscovered form of matter or if it is something even more profound, an entirely new aspect of physics that we have yet to comprehend. If we assume dark matter is just a collection of unseen particles, then the dark matter hurricane is merely a high-density stream of this material. But what if dark matter is something else entirely? What if it represents a kind of cosmic force that exists beyond our ability to perceive? Imagine, for a moment, that dark matter is not just an invisible counterpart to ordinary matter, but a kind of hidden energy field that permeates everything. Some physicists speculate that dark matter might be linked to quantum fluctuations, tiny ripples in the structure of space-time itself. If that is true, then the dark matter hurricane is not just a stream of unseen particles. It could be a massive disruption in the very foundation of reality, a ripple effect moving through the cosmos like a wave crashing upon the shores of existence. If this is the case, then what happens when this wave collides with our planet? Could it alter the fundamental constants of physics, even if only temporarily? Some researchers believe that dark matter interactions could subtly influence atomic structures, causing minute changes in the behavior of subatomic particles. This means that as the dark matter hurricane moves through, it might be causing tiny, imperceptible changes in the world around us, changes that could accumulate over time into something significant. And what about consciousness? If dark matter interacts with gravity, and gravity influences time, then could it also affect the way our brains process reality? Some radical theories suggest that human consciousness might be entangled with the fabric of space-time itself, meaning that disturbances in dark matter could subtly influence thoughts, emotions, and even perception. Could the dark matter hurricane be affecting the way we think without us even realizing it? Could it be responsible for sudden shifts in human behavior on a global scale? And then there's the question of what happens after it passes. Will everything return to normal, or will there be permanent changes? If dark matter has been subtly influencing our reality, then its departure could be just as impactful as its arrival. What if, after the dark matter hurricane moves on, certain unexplained phenomena suddenly disappear? What if things that once seemed impossible suddenly become easy? Could it be that we are about to enter a new phase of existence without even realizing it? The universe is far stranger than we give it credit for. The dark matter hurricane is a reminder that we are part of something far greater than we can understand, a reality so vast and complex that we are only just beginning to scratch the surface. And as it sweeps through, we are left with only questions that may never be answered, but that challenge us to see the cosmos in a new light. The mysteries surrounding the dark matter hurricane push us toward one unavoidable conclusion: our understanding of reality is incomplete. We are like fish swimming in an ocean of the unknown, believing we understand our environment, while being completely unaware of the greater forces at play. What if the dark matter hurricane is just one of many cosmic events that influence our world without us realizing it? Could there be other invisible storms, other hidden forces that shape our universe in ways we have yet to comprehend? Some physicists speculate that dark matter could be connected to additional dimensions beyond the three of space and one of time that we experience. If that's true, then the dark matter hurricane could be more than just a stream of unseen particles. It could be a disturbance in a higher dimensional space, a ripple in the fabric of an unseen realm that occasionally bleeds into our own. If such higher dimensions exist, then dark matter may not be matter at all, but rather the gravitational influence of objects or forces that exist outside of our perceivable reality. This means that the dark matter hurricane might be more than just a cosmic windstorm. It could be the fingerprint of something beyond our universe brushing against us. And if that's the case, we have to ask, what else is out there? If dark matter is connected to another layer of reality, could the dark matter hurricane be carrying with it traces of something even stranger? Could it be bringing with it echoes of an alternate universe, distortions from another timeline, or even a form of energy that interacts with reality in ways we haven't yet imagined? These ideas, once confined to science fiction, are now creeping into real scientific discussions as physicists struggle to explain the inexplicable. There are even some researchers who propose that dark matter may not be entirely dark at all. While it doesn't interact with light, it might have a way of influencing certain physical processes in ways that could one day be detectable. If we could find a way to directly observe the dark matter hurricane, not just its gravitational effects, but the particles or forces that make it up, we might unlock secrets that could completely change our understanding of physics. Could it be that this storm is the key to a long-lost piece of the puzzle, something that unifies our current theories and bridges the gap between the known and the unknown? The implications of such a discovery are staggering. If we find that dark matter is connected to additional dimensions, then it could lead to an entirely new era of scientific breakthroughs. Imagine if we could manipulate or harness dark matter in some way. Could it allow us to interact with other dimensions? Could it enable faster-than-light travel by bending space in ways we never thought possible? Could it provide us with new energy sources, unlocking potential that would render our current understanding of technology obsolete? But even beyond the scientific possibilities, the philosophical and existential questions raised by the dark matter hurricane are just as profound. If our universe is constantly being shaped by forces we cannot see, then how much control do we really have over our fate? If the dark matter hurricane has been sweeping through for millions of years, altering the very fabric of reality, then what other unknown forces are acting on us right now, without our awareness? And if we could finally understand dark matter, what else would we discover in the process? Could it be that our search for dark matter is really a search for something even bigger, something that connects physics, consciousness, and the very nature of existence itself? What if, in understanding the dark matter hurricane, we end up finding out that reality itself is not what we once believed? The answers remain hidden, but one thing is certain: the dark matter hurricane is not just an invisible cosmic wind. It is a doorway to the unknown, a challenge to everything we think we understand. And as we continue to study it, we may find that it leads us to the greatest discovery of all: the realization that we are part of something far larger, far stranger, and far more incredible than we ever imagined. The true nature of the dark matter hurricane isn't just a question of physics, it's a question of reality itself. We tend to think of the universe as a collection of objects moving through space, governed by rules we can measure and predict. But dark matter challenges that assumption in a fundamental way. It refuses to interact with light, it doesn't collide with regular matter in any detectable way, and yet, it exerts a gravitational influence that shapes galaxies, dictates the motion of stars, and even forms the unseen scaffolding upon which the visible universe is built. And now, as the dark matter hurricane sweeps through our solar system, we are beginning to realize that we may be surrounded by an ocean of invisible forces, currents of unknown energy, and storms of unseen matter that we have yet to fully comprehend. Imagine for a moment that we are not just passive observers in this cosmic event, but active participants, whether we realize it or not. If the dark matter hurricane is flowing through our solar system right now, then it is also flowing through us. It is passing through the atoms in our bodies, through the air we breathe, through the earth beneath our feet. But what does that mean? If dark matter does not interact with regular matter in the traditional sense, does that mean we are simply ghost-like figures to this hidden substance, two worlds overlapping but never touching? Or is there something deeper happening, something we have yet to detect? Some scientists believe that dark matter may have occasional, extremely rare interactions with ordinary matter, interactions so weak and infrequent that we have simply never noticed them before. If that is the case, then what happens when an unusually high concentration of dark matter passes through our planet? Could the dark matter hurricane be subtly affecting the physical world in ways we have never considered? Could it be causing tiny, imperceptible changes at the atomic level, altering the behavior of particles in ways we do not yet understand? Could it be influencing biological processes, or even consciousness itself, in ways we have never thought to investigate? And what if the dark matter hurricane isn't just a random occurrence, but part of a much larger, much older cosmic cycle? Scientists have discovered that our galaxy is filled with streams of dark matter, remnants of smaller galaxies that were absorbed by the Milky Way billions of years ago. These streams move like rivers through the cosmos, flowing through and around the larger structures of the universe. But if the dark matter hurricane is one of these streams, then how many times has it passed through our solar system before? Could there be ancient records, hidden in geological formations, in ice core samples, even in the genetic code of life on Earth, that unknowingly document past encounters with dark matter? Some theorists have speculated that periodic changes in dark matter density could have played a role in major extinction events. If dark matter interacts with normal matter even slightly, then a sudden increase in dark matter density, such as that caused by a passing dark matter stream, could theoretically influence nuclear reactions in the Earth's core, increase volcanic activity, or even alter climate patterns in unpredictable ways. Could the dark matter hurricane be capable of triggering such changes? And then, there's the question of what happens after the dark matter hurricane moves on. If dark matter does have an effect on reality, whether through gravity, through weak interactions with ordinary matter, or through some unknown property, then its departure could be just as significant as its arrival. What if we are living in a reality that has been subtly shaped by dark matter for thousands of years, without ever knowing it? What if certain unexplained phenomena, certain anomalies in physics, strange patterns in human behavior, even unexplained shifts in consciousness, are tied to the presence of dark matter? And if that is the case, what happens when the dark matter hurricane finally passes, and we are left in its wake? Could it be that our understanding of the world is about to change in ways we cannot yet imagine? Could the dark matter hurricane be a catalyst for a new era of discovery, An event that forces us to confront the limitations of our knowledge and seek out answers to questions we never even thought to ask? Or could it be that the storm will pass unnoticed, just another invisible force in a universe filled with mysteries, waiting for the next generation of thinkers, dreamers, and explorers to uncover its secrets? One thing is certain: the dark matter hurricane is here, sweeping through our solar system as we speak, an invisible tempest in the depths of space. And whether we understand it or not, it is a reminder that the universe is far stranger, far more complex, and far more mysterious than we have ever dared to believe. If the dark matter hurricane is truly sweeping through our solar system, then it raises profound questions about the nature of our universe, our planet, and even our own existence. We often assume that what we can see, measure, and interact with defines reality. But dark matter challenges that notion in the most extreme way possible. It is everywhere, and yet we cannot see it. It has shaped the universe, and yet we do not know what it is made of. It passes through us, through the Earth, through the entire solar system, and yet we have no tangible way to feel its presence. But what if that assumption is wrong? What if dark matter does leave traces, subtle imprints on reality that we have overlooked? Scientists have long speculated about the possibility that dark matter could interact with ordinary matter in ways we have yet to discover. Some theories propose that dark matter could weakly interact with subatomic particles, altering the behavior of atoms in minuscule, almost imperceptible ways. If this is true, then the passing of the dark matter hurricane could be subtly influencing the fundamental forces of physics around us. One of the biggest questions is whether dark matter could have an impact on biological processes. Could it be affecting the chemical reactions that drive life at the molecular level? If dark matter interacts with normal matter in some yet-to-be-detected way, then it's possible that every living organism on Earth is experiencing its effects, without us even realizing it. Could it be changing DNA over long periods? Could it be influencing evolution in ways we have never considered? If dark matter has been flowing through Earth for billions of years, could life itself have adapted to its presence, shaping the way organisms evolve over time? There is also the question of human perception. Scientists have discovered that the human brain is extremely sensitive to even the slightest changes in electromagnetic fields, gravitational forces, and other subtle environmental factors. Could the presence of dark matter influence cognition in ways we have never considered? Beyond biology and physics, the dark matter hurricane also raises questions about the very structure of the universe. We tend to think of space as empty, a vast, endless void punctuated by galaxies, stars, and planets. But what if space isn't truly empty at all? What if it is filled with invisible currents, flows of dark matter streaming through the cosmos like unseen rivers? If that is the case, then could there be regions of space where dark matter is denser, forming invisible landscapes that shape the movement of galaxies? Could there be dark matter storms, whirlpools, or even entire oceans of this mysterious substance that exists just beyond the limits of our perception? If dark matter does form complex structures, then the dark matter hurricane could be just the beginning. It could be part of a much larger, unseen system, a hidden framework that governs the motion of galaxies, the formation of cosmic structures, and even the fate of the universe itself. Some theories suggest that dark matter might not be evenly distributed, but rather shaped by forces we have yet to understand. Could there be waves, ripples, or even entire gravitational storms of dark matter moving through space? Could we be on the verge of discovering a whole new layer of reality, one that has been hiding in plain sight all along? And then, there is the question of what lies beyond our current understanding. If dark matter is real, then could it be connected to even deeper cosmic mysteries? Some physicists have suggested that dark matter could be linked to extra dimensions, hidden layers of reality that exist alongside our own, but remain inaccessible to us. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane could be more than just a passing stream of particles. It could be a gateway to something far stranger, a connection to a hidden structure of the universe that we have yet to comprehend. The dark matter hurricane is not just a scientific curiosity. It is a challenge to everything we think we know about the cosmos. It is a reminder that, despite all of our advances, we are still standing on the edge of the unknown. And as it sweeps through our solar system, we are left with more questions than answers. Could it be subtly influencing the physical world? Could it be shaping the fabric of space and time itself? Could it be the key to unlocking a deeper understanding of the universe? One thing is certain, the dark matter hurricane is here, moving through us, around us, and beyond us. And as we continue to search for answers, we may find that reality is far more mysterious than we ever imagined. Dark matter remains one of the greatest enigmas in modern physics, and the dark matter hurricane is our rare opportunity to probe its secrets. If we can detect it, measure it, and analyze its effects on the cosmos, we may finally begin to answer the question that has eluded scientists for decades. What is dark matter made of? Current theories suggest it could be composed of exotic particles that do not interact with light, such as weakly interacting massive particles, WIMPs, or axions. These particles are thought to be scattered throughout the universe, forming a vast, unseen scaffolding that holds galaxies together. However, despite years of searching, no experiment has been able to directly detect them. But what if the dark matter hurricane changes that? Because this storm is essentially a high-speed river of dark matter passing through our region of space, it offers a unique testing ground. If dark matter interacts even slightly with normal matter, then the concentrated density and velocity of the storm could amplify those interactions, making them easier to detect. Scientists have proposed using ultra-sensitive detectors buried deep underground, shielded from cosmic rays and other interference, to catch the faintest possible signals of dark matter particles colliding with atoms. If any anomalies are detected during the passage of the dark matter hurricane, it could be the breakthrough physicists have been waiting for. There is also another possibility, one that is far more unsettling. What if dark matter is not composed of individual particles at all, but something entirely different? Some theories suggest that dark matter could be linked to primordial black holes, tiny, ancient black holes that formed in the earliest moments of the universe. If true, then the dark matter hurricane could contain a hidden population of these invisible objects, passing through our solar system undetected. While small black holes would not pose an immediate threat to Earth, their presence could warp spacetime in subtle ways, creating tiny fluctuations in gravitational fields that could potentially be measured with advanced instruments like the Laser Interferometer Space Antenna, LISA, a proposed gravitational wave observatory set to launch in the future. Even more mind-bending is the idea that dark matter could be a manifestation of an entirely new force of nature. The fundamental forces we currently recognize, gravity, electromagnetism, and the strong and weak nuclear forces, govern all known interactions in the universe. But what if there is a fifth force, one that only affects dark matter? Some physicists propose that dark matter might be governed by its own set of physical laws, interacting with itself in ways that are completely separate from ordinary matter. If this is the case, then the dark matter hurricane might be exhibiting behaviors that we cannot yet perceive, flowing in patterns dictated by unknown principles, colliding and merging in ways we have yet to understand. This leads to an even deeper question. If dark matter has its own interactions, could it form its own structures? Could there be entire dark matter galaxies, undetectable to our instruments, floating invisibly through space? Could dark matter form planets, stars, or even life in some unknown way? Some theoretical models suggest that dark matter could clump together under the influence of its own forces, forming complex, hidden structures that exist alongside the visible universe. If the dark matter hurricane is part of a larger dark matter stream, then it could be bringing with it fragments of this unseen world, remnants of a reality we cannot yet comprehend. Perhaps the most chilling possibility is that we are already surrounded by dark matter structures, but our limited perception prevents us from seeing them. Some researchers have speculated that dark matter might not just be a passive background component of the cosmos, but an active force shaping the universe in ways we do not yet realize. Could dark matter currents be influencing the motion of stars, the formation of galaxies, or even the expansion of the universe itself? Could the dark matter hurricane be a symptom of a much larger cosmic event, one that we are only beginning to notice? As we continue to study this phenomenon, we are forced to confront an unsettling reality. The universe is far stranger than we ever imagined. The dark matter hurricane is not just a theoretical curiosity. It is a direct encounter with the unknown. And if we can unlock its secrets, we may finally uncover a hidden layer of reality that has been eluding us for centuries. If the dark matter hurricane is indeed a concentrated stream of dark matter passing through our solar system, then we are in a unique position to study it up close. But how do we even begin to detect something that does not emit, reflect, or interact with light in any known way? Scientists have devised several ingenious methods to try to see dark matter, even though it remains invisible. One approach is to study the gravitational effects that dark matter has on visible objects. Since dark matter does have mass, it exerts gravitational forces on nearby matter, bending the paths of stars and galaxies in ways that cannot be explained by normal physics alone. Astronomers have been using this technique for decades, observing how galaxies rotate and move to infer the presence of dark matter. However, the dark matter hurricane presents a new challenge. It is moving rapidly through space, unlike the relatively stable dark matter halos that surround galaxies. This means that scientists need to look for temporary, localized distortions in the paths of stars or even planets as the hurricane moves through. If dark matter is indeed concentrated in this stream, it could create tiny but measurable fluctuations in the orbits of objects within our solar system. Another approach involves direct detection experiments, massive underground detectors designed to catch rare interactions between dark matter particles and normal matter. Most of these detectors are buried deep underground to shield them from cosmic rays and other background noise. They are filled with ultra-pure materials, such as liquid xenon, which scientists believe could be struck by dark matter particles if they exist. When such a collision happens, it should produce a tiny flash of light or a detectable energy signature. So far, these experiments have not confirmed the existence of dark matter, but the dark matter hurricane offers a new opportunity. Because this stream is moving at high speeds and has a much higher density than the surrounding dark matter halo, it could significantly increase the chances of a detection event. If dark matter particles exist, we may have a better chance of finding them while the hurricane is passing through. There is also the possibility that dark matter interacts with itself, forming structures or behaving in unexpected ways. If this is the case, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be a diffuse stream of particles but could contain clumps or filaments of dark matter, similar to how normal matter forms into galaxies and stars. Some researchers speculate that if dark matter can clump together, it could even form exotic dark matter objects, potentially massive but entirely invisible structures that exist alongside the normal universe. If such objects exist within the dark matter hurricane, they might be detectable through their gravitational influence, or through their effects on light as it passes through them. One particularly exciting theory suggests that dark matter might be linked to axions, hypothetical particles that could also be responsible for certain unexplained cosmic phenomena. Unlike WIMPs, axions would be much lighter and could behave more like a wave than a traditional particle. If axions make up dark matter, then the dark matter hurricane could create unique electromagnetic effects as it moves through space, potentially detectable by specialized radio telescopes or experiments designed to search for axion-induced electromagnetic radiation. Some scientists believe that certain unexplained astrophysical signals, such as strange radio bursts or anomalies in cosmic microwave background radiation, could be linked to axion interactions. If so, the dark matter hurricane might provide the best test yet for these theories. But the strangest possibilities of all lie in the realm of alternative physics. Some researchers have proposed that dark matter might not be a new type of particle at all, but rather a sign that our understanding of gravity is incomplete. In this view, dark matter is not a missing substance but an illusion created by the way gravity behaves on cosmic scales. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane might not be a real storm of dark matter particles but rather an anomaly in the way gravity interacts with normal matter in certain regions of space. This would suggest that some fundamental aspect of physics is still missing from our equations, something that could rewrite our understanding of the universe itself. The implications of this are profound. If dark matter is not a separate form of matter but instead a sign of a deeper flaw in our theories of gravity, then the dark matter hurricane could provide the first concrete evidence of a new force of nature. This force, if discovered, would change everything we know about physics, potentially leading to new technologies, new ways of manipulating gravity, or even new insights into the fundamental nature of space and time. Some scientists speculate that such a force, if harnessed, could lead to advances in propulsion systems, energy generation, or even the ability to manipulate spacetime itself. As the dark matter hurricane continues its passage through our solar system, we are left with more questions than answers. Could this storm finally reveal the true nature of dark matter? Could it be hiding unknown cosmic structures, exotic particles, or even an entirely new force of physics? Or is it something even stranger, something we cannot yet comprehend? The answers may lie just beyond our reach, waiting to be uncovered by the next generation of scientists, astronomers, and physicists who dare to explore the deepest mysteries of the universe. If the dark matter hurricane is truly a concentrated stream of unseen mass sweeping through our galaxy, then its presence might not only be detectable through its gravitational effects but also through its interactions with cosmic phenomena that we don't yet fully understand. One of the strangest implications of this storm is the idea that it could be indirectly influencing some of the most mysterious and extreme astrophysical events, such as fast radio bursts, FRBs, gamma-ray bursts, or even fluctuations in the cosmic microwave background. These unexplained signals, which have puzzled astronomers for years, might be revealing something about the true nature of dark matter. Take, for example, fast radio bursts, intense, millisecond-long flashes of radio waves that seem to come from deep space with no clear source. While some FRBs have been linked to magnet-Rs, highly magnetized neutron stars, others appear to come from completely unknown origins. Some researchers have speculated that dark matter, or interactions between dark matter and normal matter, could be responsible for generating these bursts. If the dark matter hurricane is a dense region of dark matter moving through space, could it be triggering or amplifying these mysterious signals? Some theories propose that if dark matter is composed of axions, then as these hypothetical particles pass through strong magnetic fields, such as those around neutron stars, they could convert into photons, releasing bursts of energy in the process. If this is true, then the passage of the dark matter hurricane through the Milky Way might be increasing the frequency or intensity of these FRBs. Similarly, gamma-ray bursts, the brightest explosions in the universe, could also be influenced by dark matter in ways we have yet to understand. These bursts, which release more energy in seconds than our Sun will emit in its entire lifetime, are thought to originate from collapsing stars or the collisions of neutron stars. However, some researchers have wondered if dark matter interactions could somehow be playing a role in these cosmic beacons. If the dark matter hurricane is real and carries a dense flow of particles, could it be colliding with normal matter in ways that release energy we haven't yet accounted for? Could it be causing unseen chain reactions in interstellar space, producing bursts of radiation as a byproduct? Even stranger is the possibility that dark matter is influencing the very structure of the universe itself. The cosmic microwave background, CMB, the faint afterglow of the Big Bang, is considered one of the most important pieces of evidence in modern cosmology. Tiny fluctuations in this radiation reveal clues about the early universe. But what if some of those fluctuations are being affected by dark matter streams like the dark matter hurricane? If dark matter has unique properties beyond simple mass and gravity, if, for example, it interacts with itself or has yet undiscovered quantum effects, then its presence in concentrated flows might subtly warp the CMB in ways that we haven't accounted for. This could mean that dark matter isn't just some passive, invisible scaffolding holding the universe together. It could be an active participant in the cosmic story, influencing how galaxies form, how energy moves through space, and even how time itself flows. One of the most mind-bending ideas proposed by physicists is that dark matter might not exist at all in the way we think, but rather as an entirely different form of reality, something beyond particles and fields, something more like a hidden dimension. Some researchers have speculated that dark matter could be evidence of higher dimensional physics bleeding into our own universe. In this view, the dark matter hurricane might not just be a stream of invisible mass but a literal ghost of a hidden reality passing through our galaxy, a ripple in the fabric of space-time caused by forces we can't yet comprehend. Could this storm of dark matter be a sign of a parallel universe brushing up against our own? Some versions of string theory suggest that our universe might be just one of many, separated by only tiny distances in higher dimensional space. If this is true, then dark matter might not be matter at all, but rather the gravitational imprint of objects and structures existing in another layer of reality. The dark matter hurricane could be one of the first pieces of evidence that our universe is not alone, that we are part of something much larger, something hidden just beyond our perception. And what if dark matter, rather than being an unknown substance, is actually something we already know, something that has been hiding in plain sight all along? There have been theories that suggest dark matter might be linked to black holes, either as a new form of exotic black hole or as the remnants of primordial black holes that formed in the earliest moments of the universe. If the dark matter hurricane contains not just particles but actual black holes, miniature, unseen singularities zipping through space, then this would radically change our understanding of what dark matter is. Some researchers believe that if small, primordial black holes exist in large numbers, they could account for at least some of the missing mass we currently attribute to dark matter. Could the dark matter hurricane be a storm of invisible black holes, each one too small to detect but collectively forming a massive, high-speed stream of gravitational influence? If so, then this raises even more questions. Could these black holes be interacting with normal matter in ways that we haven't noticed? Could they be responsible for some of the unexplained gravitational anomalies we've observed in deep space? And most importantly, could they one day pass close enough to our own solar system to have real, measurable effects on Earth? If the dark matter hurricane is truly sweeping through our galaxy right now, then its effects might already be detectable, even if we haven't realized it yet. Some scientists have proposed that dark matter could subtly influence the orbits of planets, create small but measurable distortions in the paths of asteroids, or even affect the sun's behavior in ways we don't yet understand. There are even extreme hypotheses suggesting that dark matter could interact weakly with biological processes, meaning that, in some hypothetical scenario, the dark matter hurricane could have effects on Earth itself, altering the rate of certain nuclear reactions, influencing cosmic radiation levels, or even playing an indirect role in the evolution of life over cosmic timescales. As the dark matter hurricane continues its mysterious journey through the Milky Way, scientists are racing to find new ways to detect and study it. Could this be the key to finally unlocking the secrets of dark matter? Could this cosmic storm be the missing piece of the puzzle that connects everything from the structure of galaxies to the possibility of parallel dimensions? The answers may be closer than we think, and the implications could be beyond anything we have ever imagined. The idea that the dark matter hurricane could be influencing cosmic structures, astrophysical events, and even hidden dimensions opens up an even deeper question: what happens when this storm eventually interacts with our solar system? The Milky Way is a vast and complex galaxy, and while Earth is a relatively small speck within it, our planet is not immune to the gravitational forces and cosmic currents that shape the universe. If a dense stream of dark matter is sweeping through our region of space, what could that mean for the long-term stability of our solar system? Could it alter planetary orbits? Could it have already left its mark on Earth in ways we don't yet realize? One of the most immediate concerns is how the dark matter hurricane might interact with the Sun. Our star is the gravitational anchor of the solar system, and any external force that subtly influences its mass, energy output, or internal structure could have cascading effects on everything from planetary climates to space weather. While dark matter is believed to be mostly non-interacting with normal matter, there are theories suggesting that under certain conditions, dark matter could accumulate inside massive objects like stars. If this were true, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be passing through space harmlessly. It could be depositing a portion of its mass into the Sun itself. What would happen if dark matter began accumulating inside the Sun? Some scientists speculate that if dark matter particles are of the right type, they could slowly sink into the Sun's core, affecting nuclear fusion in subtle but significant ways. This could alter the Sun's energy production over long timescales, potentially leading to unexpected fluctuations in its brightness, temperature, or even solar activity cycles. If such changes were to occur, they might not only influence the climate of Earth but could also have long-term effects on space weather, increasing the frequency of solar storms, coronal mass ejections, or disruptions to satellite communications. Beyond the Sun, the dark matter hurricane could also exert gravitational effects on the orbits of planets and other celestial bodies within the solar system. While these changes would likely be incredibly small, they could still be detectable over long periods. If the hurricane is a concentrated, high-density stream of dark matter, its passing could slightly perturb the orbits of asteroids, comets, and even moons, shifting their trajectories by minuscule but measurable amounts. Some researchers have even suggested that dark matter could play a role in shaping long-term orbital resonances between planets, patterns that determine how celestial bodies move in relation to each other. If this is true, then past encounters with dense streams of dark matter could have subtly influenced Earth's climate history, possibly even playing a role in the cycles of ice ages and warming periods. Another intriguing possibility is that the dark matter hurricane could be affecting Earth itself. While dark matter is thought to interact very weakly with normal matter, some exotic theories propose that it might have rare but detectable interactions with atomic nuclei. If so, then Earth, like the Sun, could be accumulating dark matter deep within its core. Could this hidden mass be subtly influencing geological processes? Could it be affecting the dynamics of Earth's magnetic field, tectonic activity, or even the inner workings of the planet's core? Some fringe hypotheses even propose that periodic encounters with dark matter-rich regions of space could be linked to mass extinctions or geological upheavals, though this idea remains highly speculative. Even if dark matter has no direct physical interactions with Earth, its gravitational influence could still have profound effects on cosmic structures that indirectly affect our planet. One area of particular interest is the Oort cloud, a vast, distant region of icy bodies that extends far beyond the orbit of Pluto. The Oort cloud is thought to be the source of long-period comets, and its stability depends on the gravitational environment of the solar system. If a dense stream of dark matter were to pass through or near the Oort cloud, it could disturb the orbits of countless icy bodies, sending an increased number of comets hurtling toward the inner solar system. Could past encounters with dark matter streams have triggered periods of intense cometary bombardment on Earth? Could future encounters pose a similar risk? If the dark matter hurricane is real and as dense as some models suggest, then it might already be leaving detectable signals in a variety of cosmic data. Scientists are now searching for ways to track its movement and determine whether it could provide new insights into the true nature of dark matter. One possible method is to look for its gravitational influence on pulsars, rapidly spinning neutron stars that emit precise beams of radiation. Because pulsars act like cosmic lighthouses, any small perturbations in their signals could reveal the presence of unseen mass moving through space. If the dark matter hurricane is sweeping through the Milky Way, then careful analysis of pulsar timing data might allow astronomers to map its trajectory and density. Another approach is to use underground dark matter detectors, massive experiments designed to capture rare interactions between dark matter particles and normal matter. While these detectors have yet to provide definitive proof of dark matter, their sensitivity is constantly improving. If the dark matter hurricane is real, then as it passes through our region of space, it might cause a temporary increase in dark matter interactions, providing a unique opportunity for detection. Some experiments are even searching for signals of dark matter annihilation, hypothetical events in which dark matter particles collide and release detectable bursts of energy. If such events are occurring within the dark matter hurricane, they might provide crucial clues about its composition. But perhaps the most mind-boggling question of all is whether the dark matter hurricane is just one of many such streams moving through the galaxy. If our Milky Way is home to multiple dark matter currents, then the universe may be far more dynamic and chaotic than we ever imagined. Instead of a static, invisible framework of dark matter holding galaxies together, we might be living in a cosmic ocean of shifting, turbulent flows, currents of unseen mass colliding, merging, and influencing the evolution of the universe in ways we are only beginning to comprehend. If this is true, then dark matter might not be a passive substance at all. It could be an active player in shaping the fate of galaxies, stars, and even life itself. What if the formation of planetary systems is influenced by dark matter currents? What if the evolution of galaxies depends on their interactions with these invisible streams? And most intriguingly, what if our own existence is somehow connected to the hidden movements of dark matter through space? The dark matter hurricane is not just a scientific curiosity. It could be a fundamental piece of the puzzle that explains why the universe looks the way it does. Whether it is a simple gravitational stream or something far stranger, like a bridge between dimensions, a relic of an earlier universe, or even a sign of unknown physics, we are on the brink of uncovering something profound. As new discoveries continue to emerge, one thing is certain: the universe is far more mysterious than we ever imagined, and the secrets it holds may redefine everything we thought we knew about reality itself. The possibility that the dark matter hurricane is not just a random anomaly, but instead part of a vast, interconnected web of dark matter flows shaping the entire galaxy, raises even more unsettling questions. What if these invisible streams have been moving through the cosmos for billions of years, leaving behind traces in the form of unexplained cosmic events? What if the gravitational disturbances they create are responsible for the formation of new galaxies or even the destruction of existing ones? The more we consider the implications, the more it seems that dark matter may not just be a passive structure holding the universe together. It could be an active, dynamic force influencing cosmic evolution in ways we barely understand. Some theories suggest that dark matter streams like the dark matter hurricane might have been responsible for triggering the earliest formations of galaxies. In the primordial universe, right after the Big Bang, matter was distributed in a mostly uniform way. But over time, gravitational variations caused by dark matter may have acted as seeds, around which normal matter could accumulate, eventually leading to the birth of stars and galaxies. If dark matter had been evenly distributed, the universe might never have developed the rich and complex structures we see today. Instead, these dense flows of dark matter, moving through the void, colliding, merging, and stretching across space, may have been the hidden architects of the cosmos itself. If dark matter streams are as common as some models predict, then the dark matter hurricane is likely just one of many such currents crisscrossing the Milky Way. Our galaxy may be teeming with these invisible rivers of mass, each one subtly shaping the orbits of stars, bending the fabric of space-time, and perhaps even influencing fundamental physical laws in ways we don't yet comprehend. If these dark matter streams are widespread, then it's possible that every galaxy, including our own, is constantly being bombarded by countless invisible forces, their effects accumulating over billions of years. One of the biggest mysteries surrounding dark matter is its true nature. We know it exists because of the way it influences gravity, but we don't yet know what it is made of. Some theories suggest that dark matter could be composed of weakly interacting massive particles, WIMPs, while others propose that it might be something even stranger, like axions, primordial black holes, or even exotic particles from higher dimensions. If the dark matter hurricane is real, then it might provide the perfect opportunity to study these elusive particles in action. Imagine if we could directly measure how the dark matter hurricane interacts with normal matter. Scientists are already working on highly sensitive dark matter detectors, buried deep underground to shield them from other cosmic noise. If the hurricane is sweeping through our region of space, then these detectors might record temporary spikes in dark matter interactions, tiny flashes of energy as dark matter particles occasionally collide with atomic nuclei. Such a discovery would be revolutionary, providing direct confirmation of what dark matter is made of and how it behaves on a fundamental level. But what if dark matter is even more exotic than we currently imagine? Some radical theories propose that dark matter might not just be a different kind of particle, but an entirely different kind of matter, one that interacts with itself in complex ways, forming invisible structures that could be as rich and diverse as the galaxies we see with our telescopes. If dark matter is capable of forming hidden, dark galaxies, or dark stars, then the dark matter hurricane could be carrying remnants of these unseen cosmic objects, passing through our galaxy like ghostly echoes of an invisible universe. If dark matter can form structures on its own, then it might not just be influencing the Milky Way, it could be shaping the very fabric of reality. Some physicists have even speculated that dark matter could be linked to extra dimensions of space, existing in a higher dimensional reality that only interacts with our universe through gravity. If this is the case, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be a stream of particles. It could be a visible clue to a much deeper, hidden structure underlying the cosmos. Could it be possible that our universe is filled with unseen highways of dark matter, each one connected to something much larger than we can currently comprehend? If dark matter is part of a larger, multidimensional framework, then the dark matter hurricane could be a rare glimpse into an unseen cosmic architecture, one that extends far beyond our current understanding of physics. As researchers continue to investigate, one thing is becoming increasingly clear: the universe is not as static or predictable as we once thought. Instead of a calm, orderly expanse of space, we may be living in a turbulent ocean of invisible forces, rivers of dark matter flowing through the cosmos, colliding and merging like vast interstellar currents. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane might not be an anomaly at all. It could be a fundamental part of the hidden mechanics of the universe, constantly shaping the galaxies, stars, and even the very nature of spacetime itself. What if, in the distant future, we develop technology advanced enough to manipulate dark matter directly? If we learn how to control these invisible flows, could we one day harness the energy of dark matter hurricanes to power interstellar travel? Could understanding dark matter open the door to faster-than-light travel, allowing us to navigate through the galaxy using these hidden cosmic streams like ancient sailors riding ocean currents? For now, we are only beginning to scratch the surface of this mystery. The dark matter hurricane is more than just a strange scientific curiosity. It is a doorway to the unknown. As we continue to explore, each new discovery will bring us closer to unlocking the secrets of the universe, revealing a reality far more complex, chaotic, and awe-inspiring than we ever imagined. The implications of the dark matter hurricane go far beyond theoretical physics. It could fundamentally change our understanding of reality itself. If dark matter is truly flowing through our galaxy in vast, unseen rivers, then the universe may not be governed solely by the familiar forces we know. Gravity, electromagnetism, and the nuclear forces may just be part of a much larger cosmic framework, one that includes interactions we have yet to comprehend. What if dark matter exerts forces that we have no way of measuring? What if it can bend time or create distortions in space so subtle that we have yet to notice them? Some scientists speculate that if dark matter has additional interactions beyond gravity, then it could even have its own form of chemistry, a dark chemistry that allows it to form structures, just like normal matter does. This would mean that entire invisible civilizations could exist, built from dark matter, moving undetected through the cosmos. These hypothetical dark matter beings, if they exist, might not even be aware of our presence, just as we have only recently begun to suspect the existence of dark matter itself. Could the dark matter hurricane be carrying remnants of an ancient, invisible civilization? Or could it be part of a much larger galactic ecosystem, where unseen entities exist alongside our own universe, forever out of reach? If we assume that dark matter is not just a passive force but an active one, influencing the cosmos in ways we don't yet understand, then we must ask, has it played a role in shaping life itself? While dark matter does not interact directly with normal matter, what if its gravitational influence has subtly affected the course of evolution? If the early Earth passed through dark matter streams, could they have influenced the formation of molecules, subtly guiding the chemistry of life in ways we cannot yet detect? Some physicists have even proposed that dark matter might play a role in consciousness itself, that its hidden interactions could be linked to the unexplained mysteries of the human brain. The idea that dark matter might be connected to consciousness is a radical one, but not entirely without merit. Quantum physics has already shown us that reality is far stranger than we ever imagined, with particles behaving in ways that defy common sense. If dark matter interacts with normal matter in ways we have yet to understand, then it is at least worth considering whether these interactions could have influenced the emergence of intelligence. What if consciousness itself is somehow linked to the hidden structure of the universe, with dark matter acting as a kind of unseen scaffolding for thought? Could it be possible that our minds are, in some way, tuned to the deeper mechanics of the cosmos? If so, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be a cosmic phenomenon, it could be a message. Not in the sense of an intentional signal, but as a natural expression of the fundamental forces of the universe, revealing secrets that have been hidden since the dawn of time. If we can learn to decode the patterns of dark matter flows, we may uncover information embedded in the very structure of space-time. Imagine if the universe itself contains an underlying, encrypted language, a form of cosmic information stored within the interactions of dark matter, waiting to be deciphered. The more we study dark matter, the more it challenges our assumptions about the universe. If the dark matter hurricane is sweeping through our solar system, then it means that we are not just passive observers of the cosmos. We are embedded within a vast, dynamic system that is constantly shifting, evolving, and moving in ways we have yet to fully grasp. What if this realization is only the beginning? What if dark matter is just one piece of an even larger puzzle, one that extends far beyond the limits of our current scientific understanding? But what does all of this mean for us here on Earth? If the dark matter hurricane is passing through our solar system, then it means that we are not isolated from the greater cosmic currents that shape the universe. We are part of something much larger, something that extends beyond the limits of human perception. It is a humbling thought, but also an exhilarating one. If we can learn to harness this knowledge, to develop new ways of detecting and studying dark matter, then we may unlock secrets that have been hidden since the beginning of time. One of the most exciting possibilities is that dark matter could provide a new window into the nature of gravity itself. Gravity is the weakest of the fundamental forces, yet it governs the large-scale structure of the universe. If dark matter interacts with gravity in a way that we do not yet understand, then studying the dark matter hurricane could reveal new insights into the nature of space-time. Some physicists even speculate that dark matter might be connected to modifications of Einstein's theory of general relativity, subtle deviations in how gravity behaves at cosmic scales. If this is true, then dark matter could be the key to solving some of the biggest mysteries in physics, from the nature of black holes to the ultimate fate of the universe. As the dark matter hurricane continues to sweep through our region of space, it serves as a reminder that we are still in the early stages of understanding the cosmos. For all of our technological advancements, we are still essentially blind to the vast majority of the universe. Dark matter, dark energy, extra dimensions, these are not just abstract concepts, but real forces that shape our reality in ways we have yet to comprehend. The dark matter hurricane is a rare opportunity, a moment when the hidden forces of the universe briefly reveal themselves to us. Perhaps one day, we will look back at this era as the turning point, the moment when humanity first began to grasp the true nature of dark matter and its role in the cosmos. The discoveries we make today could pave the way for a future in which dark matter is no longer a mystery, but a tool, a force that we can measure, manipulate, and perhaps even harness. What secrets does the dark matter hurricane hold? What new physics await us just beyond the horizon? The answers are out there, waiting to be uncovered. The dark matter hurricane is more than just a theoretical curiosity. It is an opportunity to redefine our understanding of the cosmos. Right now, our knowledge of dark matter is largely based on indirect observations. We see its gravitational effects on galaxies, we notice how it bends light through gravitational lensing, and we infer its presence from the way the universe expands. But we have never directly observed a dark matter particle. If we can analyze how the dark matter hurricane moves through our solar system, we might finally gain the first concrete evidence of what dark matter actually is. This is where things get really interesting. Imagine if dark matter is not a single type of particle but an entire hidden spectrum of particles, each with unique properties. Some scientists theorize that dark matter might have its own equivalents of protons, neutrons, and electrons, forming a parallel form of dark atoms. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane could be carrying entire structures, dark matter clouds, filaments, or even something as radical as unseen dark stars or planets that exist outside of our ability to detect them. If we assume dark matter can form structures, then what happens when these structures interact with normal matter? Could the dark matter hurricane be dragging hidden masses through our galaxy, objects that are completely invisible to our eyes but still exert a gravitational pull? Some physicists have speculated that dark matter could form ultra-dense cores, possibly even acting as seeds for certain types of black holes. Could the Milky Way contain a hidden network of dark matter structures that are as old as the universe itself? Even more intriguingly, some researchers believe that dark matter might not be as passive as we assume. What if it is capable of weak but measurable interactions with normal matter under the right conditions? If dark matter collides with the nucleus of an atom, it could, in theory, produce detectable energy signatures. Scientists working on underground experiments, such as the Xenon 1T detector in Italy, are searching for such interactions. But what if a dense wave of dark matter, like the dark matter hurricane, increases the likelihood of these interactions occurring? Could we be on the verge of detecting dark matter not just indirectly, but through direct collisions with particles here on Earth? This possibility has profound implications. If the dark matter hurricane increases the density of dark matter in our region of space, then every single dark matter experiment currently underway might have a better chance of detecting something groundbreaking. Laboratories around the world are currently running highly sensitive detectors designed to capture the rare interaction of a dark matter particle striking an atomic nucleus. Normally, these interactions are expected to be so rare that we might have to wait years to see anything. But what if the dark matter hurricane is dramatically increasing the local density of dark matter? Could we witness an unexpected spike in detection events? There is also the question of whether dark matter could be harnessed as a resource. If dark matter is real, and if it is moving through our solar system in measurable quantities, then could it be used as a form of energy? Right now, we are completely dependent on normal matter for energy, whether it is nuclear power, fossil fuels, or solar energy. But dark matter vastly outnumbers normal matter in the universe. If we could find a way to interact with it, even in a small way, it might unlock an entirely new category of energy production. Some speculative theories suggest that dark matter might contain energy in ways we have yet to understand. If dark matter interacts with itself through unknown forces, then could there be a way to extract energy from those interactions? What if the dark matter hurricane is carrying with it an unknown form of dark radiation, a form of energy we have never considered before? If we could find a way to tap into it, it might be possible to revolutionize technology on a scale that is hard to comprehend. But there is another question, one that pushes the boundaries of what we even consider possible. What if dark matter is not just a type of particle, but something stranger? What if it represents a bridge between different states of reality? Some physicists have speculated that dark matter could be a sign of hidden dimensions or even parallel universes. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane might not just be a wave of particles. It could be the footprint of something much larger, something that exists beyond our three-dimensional perception. Could this explain why dark matter seems so elusive? If it partially exists outside of our familiar universe, then it would make sense that we cannot detect it through traditional means. But if dark matter is moving through space in coherent streams, then it might mean that whatever forces are shaping it exist outside of our understanding of physics. Could the dark matter hurricane be a glimpse into a deeper structure of the universe, one that connects our reality to something beyond? If we consider this possibility, then we have to ask another question: is dark matter completely separate from normal matter, or is there a way for it to interact with us under extreme conditions? Some theorists have suggested that dark matter could influence the fundamental properties of spacetime itself. If this is true, then a massive influx of dark matter, such as the dark matter hurricane, could, in theory, create small fluctuations in the fabric of reality. Could this explain some of the unexplained cosmic anomalies we have observed? Could the movement of dark matter be linked to distortions in time, gravitational waves, or even unexplained energy fluctuations in space? One of the most intriguing aspects of this mystery is the possibility that dark matter could provide the key to understanding gravity at a deeper level. Right now, gravity is one of the least understood forces in physics. Unlike electromagnetism, which we can control with technology, gravity operates on a scale that we barely comprehend. But dark matter seems to interact primarily through gravity. If we could understand how dark matter generates and manipulates gravitational fields, then we might finally uncover the true nature of gravity itself. This could change everything. If gravity is linked to dark matter in a fundamental way, then it might mean that gravity is not just a force, but a consequence of deeper, hidden interactions at the quantum level. Could the dark matter hurricane be carrying with it the answer to the biggest questions in physics? Could it provide a direct window into the unseen fabric of the universe? As the dark matter hurricane continues to sweep through our solar system, scientists are scrambling to gather as much data as possible. Every observation, every experiment, every unexpected result could be a clue to solving one of the greatest mysteries of all time. We are on the edge of a discovery that could reshape our understanding of the cosmos. The answers are out there, waiting for us to uncover them. The implications of the dark matter hurricane go beyond just physics. If we are moving through a dense wave of dark matter, then it raises questions about how this invisible substance has influenced not just galaxies, but even the development of life itself. Could dark matter have played a role in the formation of planetary systems? Could it have affected the very structure of space-time in ways we haven't even begun to grasp? One of the strangest ideas is that dark matter might not just be a passive ingredient in the universe but an active force that has shaped everything we know. What if the presence of dark matter in our galaxy has subtly influenced the formation of stars and planets? Some scientists have proposed that dark matter could have affected the way galaxies formed, shaping the large-scale structure of the universe. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane is not just a curiosity, it is a fundamental part of the cosmic engine that keeps the universe running. This brings us to an even more mind-bending idea. What if dark matter played a role in the origin of life itself? Right now, we assume that life emerged from the interactions of normal matter, chemistry, and physics as we understand them. But what if dark matter had an influence on this process? Could dark matter interactions have subtly shaped the molecular structures that led to life? If dark matter is an essential part of the universe, then it may have been present in ways we have never considered, influencing the very first moments when life began to take shape. But what if the dark matter hurricane is more than just a wave of particles? What if it represents something even stranger, something that could change our understanding of reality itself? Some theories suggest that dark matter might not be made of individual particles, but instead could be a sign of deeper, hidden physics that we don't yet understand. If dark matter interacts with forces beyond the four fundamental ones we know, gravity, electromagnetism, and the strong and weak nuclear forces, then it could mean that we are dealing with an entirely new branch of physics, one that has remained hidden from us until now. Imagine if the dark matter hurricane is not just a passing phenomenon, but a clue to something much larger. Could it be that dark matter forms hidden structures throughout the universe, ones that we simply cannot perceive with our current technology? If dark matter has its own equivalent of atoms and molecules, then it is possible that entire, dark structures exist alongside us, completely undetectable but still exerting a gravitational influence on normal matter. This would mean that the universe is far more complex than we ever imagined. What if these dark structures are not just random collections of particles, but something more organized? Some theorists have even suggested that dark matter could form its own version of planets, stars, or even more exotic objects. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane could be carrying something much stranger than we expect. Could it be possible that hidden within this cosmic storm are entire dark matter planets, moving through our galaxy unnoticed? If so, what kind of physics would govern these invisible worlds? One of the biggest questions in science is whether dark matter interacts with itself. If dark matter can form clumps, clouds, or even structured objects, then we need to ask, could dark matter have its own version of chemistry? Right now, all known chemistry is based on normal matter, with atoms combining to form molecules. But if dark matter has its own forces and interactions, then it might be possible for complex structures to form out of it. This means that the dark matter hurricane might not just be carrying individual particles, it could be carrying entire systems of dark matter interactions that we simply do not have the tools to detect yet. This leads to an even bigger question. If dark matter can form structures, could it be possible that something akin to life exists within it? We often assume that life must be made of normal matter because that is all we have ever observed. But if dark matter makes up most of the mass in the universe, then it stands to reason that it could also be capable of forming complex structures, possibly even ones that could be analogous to biological systems. Could the dark matter hurricane be bringing with it the first clues to a hidden form of life, one that exists in a way we cannot yet comprehend? Even if dark matter itself does not contain life, it could still play a role in the existence of life in the normal universe. If dark matter interacts weakly with normal matter, then as the dark matter hurricane moves through our solar system, it might cause tiny but measurable effects on planetary orbits, Earth's climate, or even geological activity. Could dark matter storms have influenced mass extinctions or major climate shifts in the past? Could the movement of dark matter streams through the galaxy have an effect on the long-term evolution of life? But there is another, even more unsettling possibility. If dark matter interacts with gravity in ways we do not fully understand, then what if the dark matter hurricane is capable of affecting time itself? Right now, we think of time as a fundamental dimension of reality, but time is deeply connected to gravity. If dark matter influences gravity in unexpected ways, then could the movement of a dense wave of dark matter through our solar system create small distortions in time? Could the dark matter hurricane be responsible for some of the unexplained anomalies in spacetime that physicists have observed? The more we learn about dark matter, the more it seems like an entirely new frontier of science, one that could change everything we know. The dark matter hurricane is not just a passing curiosity. It is a rare event that could provide the first real clues to the nature of dark matter. Scientists around the world are watching closely, running experiments, and gathering data in the hope that this event could finally provide the breakthrough we have been searching for. If dark matter is real, and if it is sweeping through our solar system in this way, then it might be possible to detect it more easily than ever before. Every particle physics experiment, every gravitational wave detector, and every astronomical observatory is now a potential tool for uncovering the secrets of dark matter. The dark matter hurricane might be our best chance yet to answer some of the biggest questions in physics. The question remains, what will we discover? Will this event finally confirm the existence of dark matter particles? Will we uncover something even stranger than we expected? Could we find evidence of new forces, hidden dimensions, or even an entirely new form of matter that has existed alongside us all along? The search for dark matter has been one of the most challenging and mysterious quests in modern physics. But now, with the dark matter hurricane moving through our solar system, we might be on the verge of the biggest discovery of all time. The answers are out there, hidden in the darkness, waiting to be found. The deeper we dig into the mystery of the dark matter hurricane, the more we realize just how little we know about the fundamental nature of our universe. Scientists have long suspected that dark matter interacts only through gravity, but what if there is more to it? Could this hurricane be carrying with it a signal, some kind of hidden fingerprint that reveals dark matter's true nature? Right now, physicists are racing to determine whether this storm of unseen mass is leaving behind any measurable effects on our solar system, our planet, or even our own bodies. If it does, then it would mean that dark matter is more than just a passive force. It would mean it is interacting with us in ways we never expected. One of the most intriguing possibilities is that the dark matter hurricane is creating tiny fluctuations in the gravitational field around us. This would be almost imperceptible under normal circumstances, but with highly sensitive equipment, it might be detectable. Gravitational wave detectors like LIGO and Virgo are already tuned to pick up disturbances in spacetime from colliding black holes and neutron stars. But what if they could also pick up a disturbance from dark matter itself? If the dark matter hurricane is moving through our region of space, then it could be creating ripples, tiny distortions in the fabric of reality that we have never seen before. But there's an even bigger question: could the dark matter hurricane be affecting not just space, but also time? We already know that gravity and time are deeply connected. The stronger the gravitational pull, the more time slows down, a phenomenon known as time dilation. If dark matter interacts with gravity in ways we don't yet understand, then it could be subtly warping time as it passes through our galaxy. Could it be possible that the dark matter hurricane has created tiny shifts in the flow of time itself? Could this explain some of the unexplained anomalies in timekeeping, physics, or even historical events? Some researchers have even proposed a more radical idea. What if the dark matter hurricane is influencing our perception of time? If dark matter interacts with fundamental forces in ways we don't yet understand, then it could be subtly altering the way our brains process reality. Even more bizarre is the possibility that the dark matter hurricane is not just passing through, but leaving something behind. Right now, we assume that dark matter is evenly distributed across the universe. But what if some regions contain denser patches? If the dark matter hurricane is moving through our solar system, then could it be depositing pockets of concentrated dark matter in certain locations? If so, then we might be living in an era where dark matter is accumulating in ways it hasn't before. Could there be entire areas of space where dark matter density is higher, creating gravitational effects that we haven't yet noticed? This raises the unsettling question: what happens if dark matter becomes concentrated in a specific location on Earth? Right now, our planet moves through a relatively stable region of the galaxy, where dark matter is spread out in a thin, invisible halo. But if the dark matter hurricane is bringing with it a higher concentration of dark matter, then certain locations on Earth might be experiencing a stronger gravitational effect than others. Could this explain strange geological phenomena? Could dark matter accumulation be responsible for unexplained anomalies in gravity, such as those detected in certain regions where the force of gravity appears slightly stronger or weaker than expected? Some researchers have even speculated that dark matter could be interacting with the core of our planet. The Earth's core is already a mysterious place, with extreme temperatures, pressure, and unknown physical conditions. If dark matter is capable of interacting even weakly with normal matter, then it could be accumulating deep inside the Earth, influencing its magnetic field, its rotation, or even geological activity. Could the movement of dark matter be responsible for shifts in the magnetic poles? Could it be subtly affecting the frequency of earthquakes or volcanic eruptions? There is another, even more mind-bending possibility. What if the dark matter hurricane is not just a passing event, but part of a larger cosmic cycle? Right now, we think of our solar system as moving through space in a relatively stable orbit around the center of the Milky Way. But what if our journey through the galaxy regularly takes us through regions of high dark matter density? If this happens on a predictable cycle, then it could mean that dark matter storms have been sweeping through our solar system for billions of years. Some scientists have even proposed that dark matter could play a role in the formation of new stars and planets. If dark matter is capable of clumping together under certain conditions, then it might have influenced the way our own solar system formed. What if our Sun was born in a region of space where dark matter density was higher? Could dark matter have played a role in shaping the orbits of planets, the distribution of asteroids, or even the formation of moons? If this is the case, then the dark matter hurricane is not just an isolated event, it is a glimpse into the deep, hidden structure of the universe itself. The more we study the dark matter hurricane, the more we realize that dark matter might not be a simple, passive substance, but an active and dynamic component of the cosmos. If dark matter interacts with normal matter in ways we don't yet understand, then it could be influencing the fundamental forces that govern the universe. Could dark matter be responsible for some of the unexplained phenomena in quantum physics? Could it hold the key to unlocking the mysteries of gravity, relativity, or even the nature of consciousness itself? One of the most tantalizing possibilities is that dark matter is connected to other hidden dimensions of reality. Some theories suggest that dark matter might not be made of ordinary particles at all, but could instead be a sign of extra dimensions that exist beyond our perception. If this is true, then the dark matter hurricane could be more than just a physical event, it could be a portal to a deeper understanding of the universe. Could the movement of dark matter be creating subtle distortions in space-time, revealing glimpses of these hidden dimensions? As we continue to study this phenomenon, one thing becomes clear: the dark matter hurricane is not just a scientific curiosity, it is one of the greatest mysteries of our time. We are on the brink of a discovery that could change everything we know about the universe. The data we collect in the coming years could provide the first real evidence of what dark matter truly is, how it interacts with normal matter, and whether it holds the key to unlocking the deepest secrets of physics. But the biggest question remains: what will we find? Will we finally detect dark matter particles, proving their existence once and for all? Or will we uncover something even stranger, Something that forces us to rewrite the laws of physics as we know them? The answers are out there, hidden in the darkness, waiting to be revealed. This video is for educational or entertainment purposes only, and information provided in the video may be incorrect. Like the video and subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos.